Clever? What's clever? Oh my god, the sub badges are working, oh my god, Okay, I'm gonna make it so they can hear you, Cakebird, hold on a second. Cakebird, they can hear you. Cakebird, they can hear you.
Oh my god, I'm just saying how much I love the sub badges, let's go.
Oh my god, sub badges, let's go. Piccolo, hello! It's Wednesday, it is Wednesday. If you guys read the notification, there is a reason. There is a reason for why we're doing this today. For I noticed immediately something ain't right. Yo, yours is red? Yep. Yeah. Sub badges! Yeah.
Can you mute me for a second?
Yes. You are now muted. Yes, we should probably move to a different one. Let's move to the Cakebird one. Let's do that. Alright, we're good. Yo, Piccolo, thank you so much for the sub! Let's go! Cakebird, they can hear you. Yo! I want my feedback. I just listened to it before stream, Ollie. I love it. Oh my god. Ollie, what a banger of a song.
What'd you listen to?
Ollie made a song.
Oh, the song, let's go.
Ollie made a song.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, dude. What a great song. I love it. Yo, Knight Rider, hello! What does the color depend on? So red is up until 6 months, purple is 6 to 9 months, blue is 9 months, and then gold is when we hit a year. Just wanted the sub? Thank you, Piccolo. I have to sleep now? Okay, have a good night.
Good night. Nice.
Oh, dude, I'm so excited. So there's a reason why we're doing Steins Gate today, and I'll explain. When we do the camera, because it's exciting. Okay, I need to see the 1 year one. It's the exact same as that one, but gold. But 1 year doesn't happen until, like, November, I think. People are just hitting 9 months right now. Like, 9 months is, like, the longest. So there's, like, 3 people who have blue badges right now. You can change it, Keith. You can change, to what shows. Oh, and change the past, but you know how the story will go. These legends that carry with me, all these dark times that only I see. So 9 to 12 is blue. You never effing said that. What? Yes. Yes, this happened literally yesterday. You type like an AI? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh my god. Tori! Hello! How are you doing?
Hello.
Behind and then repeat. Forget this pain and regret. And from tragedies, coming close up with mystery. You know what? I might change the ad thing, because, like, exclamation mark ad, what it will do, it will just be like, watch ad, support streamer. And I think I should change it to be like, time to stretch and get water or something. I don't know. Nope, doesn't show on mobile. Oh. L. Oh, no, Eric, they're talking about, so basically, you can only have a max of 3 different badges, but on PC, you can change which badges actually show. But, like, to be honest, Keith, like, a first kinda is, like, a flex, you know? Only 10 people get those. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And back. Welcome back, Tori. I see, the thing is I'm quite 100% sure you can change them on mobile, but I just don't know where, and I don't know how to explain. Anyways, hello! Hello, everyone. Okay, so I know yesterday I was and I'll stream on Thursday because it's spooky day. Thursday is the day with spooky day. I do the thing on Thursday. Now here's the thing. Something quite exciting's happening tomorrow. So if you don't know, which you guys should, because you guys watch me enough that you guys should probably know this, but I voice act and write and edit for a podcast called As Lentha. And we had a very cool voice actor join as a guest. One Kyle Phillips, who is mostly known for his voice of Denki Kaminari on My Hero Academia. He plays the Red Dragon in the podcast. His first line is in the newest episode, which is really cool. Now, Kyle Phillips also streams. He is also a Twitch streamer. And he is doing a stream tomorrow, at 6:30 PST. So half an hour before I usually go live. And he's doing a just chatting stream about As Lentha, I'm assuming about what it was like to work with us, or about the podcast itself, and he's doing a bunch of giveaways, for merch items of As Lentha. So, I can't stream at my normal time, because there's a thing happening that I would, even if I'm not on, which I'm not sure if I am or not, I would like to watch. Kyle Phillips is the awesome. Yep. Yeah, so basically that's happening. What I plan on doing if I can get home fast enough is basically I'm going to try to get home as quickly as possible, take a shower, I'm going to go live for an hour, and I'm just going to have, a Kyle Phillips waiting room. So we're just going to chill here for an hour, and I'm just going to talk about the podcast. I don't really... Dude has his own theme song. He does! That's true. I don't watch his streams very often. Don't tell him that. Shh, don't tell him that. I won't be able to come for long because me and my friends are going to have a VR party. That's fine, Eric's. That's totally fine. But yeah, I'm just, letting you guys know that that is a thing that's happening, which is really exciting because, he's, a professional voice actor. That is his job. And also he's, a partnered streamer on Twitch, which is also, an accomplishment. And so, it's just really cool to have, someone like that talking about our podcast, being on the podcast, and all that sort of stuff. So, basically, tomorrow, if I go live, it will be, for an hour right before his stream, and we'd be rating him. And it would just basically be a waiting party. It would just basically be us, yeah. I did see it on your story already, so I know. I feel like most people here, networking doing numbers. I mean, now, Keith, that is, the whole idea of networking. If networking isn't doing stuff, you're doing it wrong. But anyways, yeah, so, basically, tomorrow I'll be doing a just chatting stream, where, I don't know, we'll talk about the podcast. I don't really talk about the podcast a lot on the stream, except that when the new episode comes out. So, basically, yeah, so, ooh, verified? Who's verified? What do you mean? So cool? Who's verified? What do you mean? Verified on what? What are we talking about? Anyways. So, we're playing Steins Gate today, because I still want to play this game. And I don't want to wait another week, considering that I only do this, once a week. So yeah, Cakebird's in a VC with me.
Hello!
I don't have Discord bubbles for this channel, so hopefully you guys can tell the difference between me and Cakebird's voice. So, Kyle is verified on Twitch. Oh, it's not a verification. So Kyle has partnered. So partner and the term verified are very different. Verified on any other platform, so Instagram, Twitter, any of those things, even YouTube, you can pay for that. You can buy it. Fun fact, a lot of people on Twitter specifically buy it. But
how much?
I don't know how much it is. It's like a lot. But like obviously you can get it not by buying it, like obviously, but anyways. Atlas, hello!
Quick, start writing news articles about the cult here.
Oh my god. But partnered on Twitch means that you have a certain attributes. So basically it means that you stream a certain amount of time, that you have above a 75 person average, which is like an average, not, oh, you've had 75 viewers one time for one whole stream. It's like an average over 30 days.
I saw it was 100.
No, it's 75.
I see.
And you have to have streamed a certain number of days. So the hours and the days are pretty easy to get. It's obviously that 75 average. And then also when you sign up for a partner, Twitch can still say no. So, you know, if your son's different than you, we'll be fine. They're a lot more energetic and talk faster too. Well, like, the joke there is that you can see when I'm talking. I just had a baffling thrifting experience. Oh. What do you mean, Atlas? Also, Atlas, do you notice that you have a new badge? Atlas has a fancy badge.
Fancy badge. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ooh. A fancy badge. But for audio people? Oh, yeah, that's true, Erix. You're correct. You're completely correct.
That's right, Erix. You're correct. Completely correct.
This is simply not true. This is simply, like, wow, Keith, you tried. It tried. Uh-oh. Oh my god, I have to sign into Steam because my computer died.
Erix, this is very true.
Balling equal good? Okay, good. Oh, I thought you said baffling. You had a balling thrifting experience. Yo, let's go. What happened? How it feels to be mine. Also, ooh, fancy badge. Yeah! It's an artist badge. So you and Spoons has one. And Cakebird, you will have one when I commission you. You know? Yeah. I love how it's just like, you've played 32 hours of this game. Would you recommend this game to other players? Now, Steam, you tell me, would I? Probably not. Oh, also, I would like to say something. I'm, like, a little mad about it, okay? So, about 3 or 4 days ago, I got a TikTok. This is a few days ago, I got a TikTok that's just like, hey, new and fun, exciting games that are coming out this month. And I'm like, okay. And so I watch it, and there's like a bunch of games, right? There's like 10 different games that are coming out this month or whatever. And one of them is Stray. But no bacon. One of them is Stray.
Oh yeah.
Like the cat game, right?
I saw everyone streaming it today.
No, here's the thing. I'm pissed about it because I was just like, oh, Cyberpunk game? Oh, that's dope. Like, a really obscure, like, indie, like, Cyberpunk game? That's cool. I'll play that. Like, that sounds awesome. And then every single effing person went live playing it. And I'm like, what happened to my obscure indie game? And now, if I play it, it's gonna be like, oh, you're playing this for the trend. No, biatch! I found this so long ago! I'm so pissed. Stray's out of it watching everyone play it. No, dude. Nah, dude. I'm so mad. See, like, on one hand, I'm just like, I'm actually mad because if I play it now, people are gonna be like, oh, you're doing it for the trend. But then on the other hand, people are actually gonna watch and, like, look for the game. So, like, anyways, I'm probably gonna play it on Saturday. Probably. Maybe Friday. One of the 2 days. We'll play it. Not Sunday, though. Maybe Sunday. Before Mischief stream? It'll happen this weekend. We'll play Stray.
Oh, I'm so excited
obscure.
for
Yeah, it's not effing obscure now, Keith. It was before. It's like some no-name indie company that just decided to make a game about a cat. It's not obscure now because everyone is gonna play it. Brah. Stray is out. Yeah, I got 3 out of the 4 things I need for a new cosplay. Yo, let's go. No, I said that I'm mad about playing. Like, okay, Eric's. I need you guys to think about something for a second. Okay, we're gonna think about this. Okay, I'm playing a game called Steins Gate. It's a visual novel, which is already a category that no one plays in, unless it's a dating sim. Okay, it's a game that came out literally a decade ago. Okay, and wasn't that popular when it came out in the first place. Which is to say, the more obscure the game, the better. Ollie, you're right. It's true. I do need to be different. It's true. It's true and factual. I'm gonna leave stream because my lag is real. No! That's okay, Eric's. Have a good time. Bro, I'm just like was so excited about a steampunk game. How about Soma? I've watched the entire thing, though. I know what happens. Oh, there's an entitled parrot? Where did that come from? That has nothing to do with anything we're talking about. What? Bro, I just wanted to play a game about a cat in a cyberpunk world, and I didn't realize that everyone else was also going to play it. But it's okay. You want to know why it's okay? Because we're going to play it anyway. That's basically it. I think I'm sick yet I'm still on stream. That's okay. I hope. Miko!
Let's go.
Miko, thank you so much for the sub. I tuned into Cat in Cyberpunk World I'm in. Miko, there's a game called Stray, and I'm gonna play it on stream this weekend. But I really need to iterate that I'm playing this game because I saw it in a compilation of trailers on TikTok, not because a bunch of effing streamers played it today. No, not today, Miko. We're not playing it today. We're playing it this weekend, maybe. We're playing Steins Gate. It's literally in the category. There's a category. And my title. Gotta pause for the chapstick. If I don't put chapstick on, my lips get so dry that they literally will start, like, breaking out. Like, in high school, I literally had such dry lips that the corners here started splitting. This is not a joke. Hi, Billy.
Billy Bumble!
Billy Bumble! Do you think I can read, boss? God, I hope so, Miko. I'm sorry about yesterday's stream. Why are you sorry? Maya, I think you're overestimating my ability to remember what happens in stream. Because I will write down timestamps about my username. Oh, we already said it's fine. We just had to delete the comment because we needed to make sure. But, like, don't worry. Like, it's not a big deal. Okay, like, actually, though, like, okay, Keith, like, for real, though, actually. Like, it was bad. Like, could not, like, open and close, like, it was bad. But I will literally write down timestamps of funny things and go back in the VOD and clip them, okay? And I will not remember the clip at all. You know what I mean? Anyways. I think people are here. We're playing Steins Gate. We're not playing Stray. We might play Stray this weekend. We're playing Steins Gate today. Now, the reason why we're playing Steins Gate today is because there's more people here. It's because the podcast that I work on, one of the voice actors, who's a little bit famous, his name's Kyle Phillips. He voice acts Danky Kaminari in My Hero Academia. He's on the podcast that I work on. And he's going live tomorrow at 6:30 PST, so that's half an hour before I usually go live. And he's talking about the podcast. So I'm not going live at my normal time tomorrow. Thus, I'm playing the spooky game today. They're trying to be mean, but it's Maya. Oh, you're correcting spelling. Okay, coming in with the name drop. I'm advertising a stream that's happening tomorrow that I need people to be at, you know? I can't check out my video and audio is messing up now. Uh-oh. Anyways, so I might, if I can get home fast enough, go live. Now, if I can get home fast enough, we'll do an hour stream. We'll do like a waiting room before his stream, and then we'll go over to his stream. He's talking about Eslentha, the podcast. He's gonna giving away free merch and everything like that, so definitely be there. Yes. Yes. So that's why we're doing spooky game today. Anyways, Steins Gate time. You know? Spotify? Shush. We don't want to listen to you dream and changing your clothes. Okay. Here we go. Steins Gate. Why is it so big?
That's what he said.
Now, Cakebird. Elaborate.
You sure?
It would be a little fun.
No, I don't know if you want that.
I don't, actually. Actively. Gonna get some medicine, fair enough. Load. Oh my god. That looks like the right date. Yes. Alright. Oh, we have new mail. Oh my god. New mail. You've got new- Oh my god! Look what this chick has sent me. Oh boy. Mocha Hair, are you a student? Oh, are you on summer break? Yep. Are you a day person or a night person? If you'd rather I email you at a certain time, I would let me know. I want to reply as soon as I can, but I don't want to be bothered, so let me know, okay? I just remember I didn't tell you my phone number. That's okay. I'm a lot more comfortable communicating by mail anyway. How about that? Oh, I missed one. By the way, I don't like talking on the phone, so please, don't call. Are you still asleep? Rise and shine! Have you talked to, the super hacker yet? Oh, I'd also like to hear more about, John What's-His-Face. I'm super curious. I'm nocturnal, so I usually don't go to bed until the sun comes up. I don't, so bad once you get used to it. Yup. Whoops. I clicked off the game. Her explaining anything makes them sound like a tired and annoyed parent explaining to their 3-year-old something that they ask every 2 seconds. Now, Ollie, I have had people tell me that me talking about, like, sometimes me talking sounds like a lecture. Like, they're getting, like, a lecture from parent. And, like, I don't mean it to sound that way. I'm not actually annoyed. If I was annoyed, I would let you know, you know? These sub badges are so cool. Thank you. Spoons made them literally last night after stream. This is not a joke. Like, I was like during stream yesterday while I was knitting and I had mentioned that I needed sub badges, Spoons was like, look at my Discord, and they were like making sub badges. So there you go, you know? Okay. Okay, we don't.
They are very cool.
They are very cool. I like them a lot. Cakebird is here also, for people who didn't know. Alright. Voice acting time. Voice acting time.
Oh my god, can I voice act?
Do you want to be some of the characters?
Yes.
Okay. We'll decide which characters when they come up. I am Homie Kyoma.
Okay.
You can't take this away from me.
Okay, can you share your screen, please?
Yes. That would probably be
Yay.
ideal.
Hello, Billy Bumble.
Now, okay. Okay. It's gonna be difficult. Okay, well, we're gonna have to share a screen because it just won't capture the game, so... you don't get any sound, lol.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, cool. That's fine.
It just like, when okay, hold on. Let me try one more time. I need the game to be up. There it is, I got it. Okay. Yoink. Got it.
Alright.
Found the game. Good, nice.
Oh, let's go.
We're in a different VC, Keith. I get a distinct tone when they're actually annoyed. Yes. I try my best.
Like in that one, like when we played golf with friends.
Yep. Okay. What happened here? What? Hello?
Yo.
What happened to game? Hello. What?
Yo. This is such... I love this game.
Okay, hold on. I might have to close the window. It, like... No, What? It won't show me dialogue. What happened here? Okay, we're closing the window. We're closing the window. Sorry, we have to try this again. Cancel. Play. There you go, Steins Gate. Nice. No, it's fine. We already started it. We didn't do anything, to be fair. We just looked at the mail. So we're gonna look at the mail again, really fast. My father is talking about something and I do not want to know what he's talking about.
Shining Finger?
Yeah, that's her nickname because she types really fast. But her real name is Moeka. Cakebird, have you watched anything of Steins Gate?
No,
this is gonna be excellent.
Watch your VODs, but I simply haven't.
Oh, cool. This is gonna be really great for you then. We're on chapter 2. The dawn of a new day. Actually, it's already noon. We didn't sleep at all. Sleep deprivation makes the summer sun seem all the brighter. I really don't want to go outside, but I'm fed up with the humidity inside the lab.
Bro, touch some grass.
No. He's a gamer. I chug a bottle of Dr. P. My stomach protests. Maybe I drank too fast. I'm exhausted. My hands are shaking slightly, and my vision is cloudy. They've just discovered that their microwave is a time machine.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, don't worry about it. They literally, the premise of this game is these idiots in, like, some rented apartment messed around with a microwave so much that they accidentally invented a time machine. Anyways, I could pass out if I'm not careful. Maybe I should take a shower. That should stave off exhaustion, if only temporarily. This building has a basic shower room. There's no bath, but it's enough. The lab would be hell without it. Okay, this is the hacker guy. Daru's at his computer. His back turns towards me. Banana. His right leg is bouncy impatiently. The room is mostly silent, save for the electric fan humming and Daru's mouse clicks. Daru doesn't look my way, and he doesn't try to start a conversation. Neither do I. I don't have the energy. Outside is a sunny summer afternoon, but inside the air is stale and empty of life. Yesterday, that shocking experiment convinced me that the phone wave, named after the change, was also a time machine. But Kurisu didn't seem willing to accept the results. She just started screaming. So Kurisu is like a 17-year-old who is, she's a genius. Like, she has like scientific papers like published.
Oh, let's go.
They're all like around 17, 18, 19, by the way, like they're all around that age. But yeah, so she's like, she like kind of like stumbles upon these people and was just like, oh, what's this experiment you have? This is weird that it's turning like the bananas like gelatin. That's kind of odd. And oh shoot, now the banana's teleporting? That's very odd. And then the person was just like, it's a time machine. And she's just like, no. Time machine, time travel doesn't exist. This is Kurisu. A time machine? A time machine? It can't be! Chris, get the banana. Then she took a mad dash out of the lab. It was like she couldn't get out of here fast enough. As for Mayuri, she was depressed about her chicken and banana, so she skipped her daily costume sewing and went home. Grudges over food run deep, I guess. Mayuri is like the main character's best friend, like childhood best friend. She makes cosplays but doesn't like to wear them. She works at a cat maid cafe.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah. But she's like she in the most polite way possible, a little bit of an airhead. You know?
Ah.
Have a good dinner, Atlas. Which leaves the lab empty, save for Daru and me. Daru is a hacker. That's the whole thing. Our enthusiasm shot through the roof when we realized that the phone wave, named after the change, had tremendous hidden potential. We nearly died of excitement after successfully sending an email to the past. They can only send emails to the past. Oh, the person we're playing is like convinced he's a mad scientist. He's a mad scientist. He's running away from the organization. Like, the whole world depends on him, and like he is like the only, like, he is like, his only purpose is to cause chaos. But it's like literally a story he's made up in his head. Like, it's not true. So we stayed up all night doing experiments to confirm whether or not the phone wave, named after the change, is indeed a time machine. The results, however... We went to the supermarket and stocked up on a wide variety of items. We tossed each of them into the phone wave, named after the change, but everything failed. No charge, nothing happened. After the experiment, where the discharge phenomenon occurred, everything warmed up normally. No jellification. Suddenly, we couldn't get anything to happen. We still have no idea why. First, let's review the problems revealed by this last run of experiments. Problem 1. Electrical discharge safety precautions. We removed everything flammable from the development room to reduce the risk of fire. We also prepared 2 fire buckets full of water, just in case. But that's not a fundamental solution. We'll keep an eye on out from now, but if things get dangerous, we should seriously consider relocating our experiments. Problem 2. Mass increase. When the discharge phenomenon occurs, the phone wave, named after the change, suddenly gains mass for unknown reason. Because of this, the microwave broke the table and made a dent in the floor. And now it sits on the floor. It's naughty. Oh, ad time? We'll wait until the ad is over. I'm gonna grab a jelly bean. Would you guys like to hear... people who don't have ads, would you guys like to hear some distressing news? That we're gonna take with a grain of salt, because I saw it on a video on TikTok, so it might not be true, and I actually don't know what's happening, but it's still distressing. So, Skittles, you know, the candy brand, is, getting sued right now. You wanna know why? Because apparently their candy is unfit for human consumption.
Oh!
Yes. You wanna know why? Specifically their sour candies. The sour candies have a poison in them that make them sour. And Skittles apparently knew this and still kept making them. Now, I haven't looked into this at all, just so everyone knows. So I highly, highly suggest actually looking it up and seeing what the article says and everything like that. Because I literally just read this on a TikTok. But it's a little distressing, you know? Anyways, we can go back to the game now. Ollie is back from the ads. To deal with the issue, we placed the microwave on the floor. We spared cushions and blankets underneath. This hides the hole in the floor, too. Been eating those all my life, what the F? Yeah, same.
Same.
Just don't worry about it, honestly. Just don't worry about it. Now, see,
fine.
the thing is that Cakebird and I might be okay because they do different things. When they
Canada, let's go.
Because Canada, yeah, exactly. But I don't know. It's only a temporary fix, though. I didn't do that in the right inflection at all. I like this 9-up. 9-up is pretty cool. It's only a temporary fix, though. If we make any more holes, Mr. Braun is quite capable of raising my rent. So Mr. Braun is the person who lives downstairs. He runs a CRT, TV, shop, but he owns the building, so he rents the upstairs to these people. His name's not actually Mr. Braun. Microwave gains mass when the time travel occurs, almost like it has an effing black hole in it. Yeah, but would that be the conclusion you would come to? Because it wouldn't be for me. I would be absolutely ecstatic that I would have a, you know, apparently it's cause they have titanium oxide for the colors and they were supposed to stop in 2016. Yeah, that's it. That's the thing. That's the thing.
The colors thing.
Keith? Keith, would you like to talk about it? Keith? Anyways. And that's to say, nothing of the calamity will cause if it falls through the floor. Anyway, we need to find the source of the mass increase. If amateurs like us even can, that is. And you'll call me it. But the first two problems pale before the third. This last problem is critical. And until we solve it, we can't even really experiment with the phone wave named for the change. Problem 3. We're not even sure of the necessary conditions to send emails to the past. No matter how many times we tried, we couldn't pin down a single condition. We spent the entire night doing trial and error. We tried over 40 different things, but not once could we reproduce the discharge phenomenon. Something's maintaining the gain mass membrane auto shortcuts to black hole. Now the reason it does that is because we're in the year 2022. In the year 2010, CERN was not even getting like the black hole, like CERN was like literally just getting black hole allegations. Like 2010 like wouldn't even be a thing you would think of. So Cakebird in this thing, they use a lot of things that actually exist. So for instance, there is a guy called John Teeter who in our
oh my
in,
god,
in
it's
reality,
the guy.
It's the guy. You know who John Teeter is. Okay, cool. Yeah, so he's in this game, but instead of appearing in 2001, he's appearing now in 2010. Okay? But our main character remembers him appearing in 2001 and is weirded out by the fact that he's appearing in 2010. 2, there's a company called CERN. It's a real company. But it's a real company. They smash particles together. The Huge Hadron Collider, that thing. That's CERN. In the game, they do the exact same thing, but in the game, around this time, yeah, there we go, Keith. Around this time, in 2010, in real life, people were like, hey, isn't there, like, a theory that if you, like, smash particles together, you're gonna create miniature black holes? And isn't there a potential for a miniature black hole to become a big black hole and then destroy the Earth? And CERN was just like, it is scientifically impossible for us to create a black hole on Earth unless we had a lot of energy. So no, this is not a problem. And literally, by when this game came out, that was still true. But like, I think in like 2016 or 2017, CERN was just like, yeah, so we've been making miniature black holes for years now. Just so everyone's on the same page. Sorry, lol. And they still do. It's so very cool and exciting. They collapse in on themselves immediately, but you know, they exist. You're welcome. Kickbird, are you having a fun time with the visual novel?
There's not much going on, except words.
That's what a visual novel is. I had the idea that opening the microwave door was the key. That theory was proven false. There might be something else I'm missing, but for now, we're at an impasse. We started off in high spirits, but grew more and more frustrated as time progressed, which brings us to the present. A visual novel is literally just a book, but there's visuals.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have guessed.
Yeah. It's good, though. I like this. I like the... Kickbird is like, why do you like games like this? Because I have to click one button. Honestly, I give up. That's why I spent the entire morning lacing about like this. Oh my god, I got mail.
You got mail.
Yeah, for real. I'm gonna reply it. Are you still asleep? You sleep too much, okay, okay, Becon. You're like an old man. Well, I guess I'm not a one to talk, Lamau. Anyway, let me know when you have something on the IBM 5100, please. The IBM 5100 is a computer. It's a pretty old computer. It exists, it's a real computer, but it was made before personal computers were like a thing that people had, so it was like quite expensive, so not a lot were sold. But I won't tell you why they want it yet, because there is actually a reason why they want it, but they haven't explained in the game. Another email pops up on my phone. I've been getting way too many of these since yesterday. They're all from Shining Finger. The woman, called Kiri Moika. I've never used email this often before. Even my Yuri only sends me 1 or 2 a day, and she's a teenage girl. Frankly, this is starting to get on my nerves. I saw a fast Shining Finger type. That should have been enough to tip me off that she was a male demon. I was careless. It's too much of a pain to reply, so I ignore it. I finished my bottle of Dr. Pee-Wee. My stomach gurgles. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday. I'm so hungry. I don't even feel like showering. I call it to Daru, who's hammering on the keyboard. Hey, wanna go to Sabu for some beef bowl? Nah, too much trouble. Aren't you hungry? Yeah, but... God dang it, Shining Finger. Oh, it's Mayuri. Mayuri is sending money.
Was
is
that
getting
the fucking
dangerously
crime song? What?
No, the song is the theme song. I changed the ringtone, actually. You and Daru need to chip in, too. Sometimes you don't need to get me and my food. Nope. Yeah, we'll send that one. Huh, you're such a bum. What is doing on the computer anyway? Wow, they really didn't... Okay, cool, that's fine. I'm curious, so I casually peek over his shoulder. There's an image of... Oh my god, guys, they're gonna start talking about CERN. They're gonna start talking about CERN. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. There's an image of a futuristic-looking facility I've never seen before. Richly colored cords crawl through a gigantic octagonal tunnel, like the interior of a spaceship from a sci-fi movie. Based on the height of the people in the picture, the tunnel looks to be more than 10 meters tall. Incidentally, the people don't look Japanese. Daru sighs heartily. There is, if you guys scroll back approximately a year, there is a meme in the memes chat of Hydron Collider Chan. This is not a joke. It's there, and it exists, you know? I don't know if the blank look in his eyes is from sleepiness, exhaustion, or something just wrong with him. The large Hydron Collider sure is cute. What? What did you just say? Large Hydron Collider? Is that an incantation? No, a secret technique? Large Hydron Collider. You don't know about it? Me when I talk to people about CERN. I grab Daru's relaxed shoulder and wring them out. What are you doing? Found it? Oh my god, Keith. Oh my god, 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 Keith. Oh my god. Yo, user, how you doing? It's you. Hello.
You.
Hello.
Hello.
I know I'm late. Bruh, you can come whenever you want, you know? I'm doing awesome. We're playing Steins Gate, which is a visual novel. So there's a story. You'll pick up on it pretty fast. Brief description. A bunch of idiots mess around with a microwave so much that they invented a time machine. It's a memes again. You're welcome. Yo, let's go. Okay. It's 11 p.m.
Oh
here.
my god.
That's not too
oh
late.
my god.
Okay, hold on, guys. Meme time. Memes.
Oh, let's go.
I just saw, like, a gif of Gabriel from, like, the Mandela catalog, and I am losing my mind. Oh my god, guys, it is Hydron Collider Chan. Hold on. There she is. There she is. This is real. Is my wire tighten on my braces and my teeth hurt? No! Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. Oh, dude, I remember that. That sucks. Anyways, that's the meme. Are you conscious? Of course, man. What is this large Hadron Collider thing? You know, it's what CERN used to do their experiments. LHC for short. It's seriously Moe. Recommended. You're lusting for something that's not even humanoid? No, Ritaro. Have we shown you Hydron Collider, Chan? Of course not, but there's something about it that gets me excited, you know? It makes me smile, you know? Don't you feel that? And there were, like, people trying to get a wire through one of my braces, they were pushing it so hard. Oh, user, dude, I know. I had braces for quite a while. I have a bar still on the back of my teeth. Like, I get it. Check? What am I checking? We're calling out someone right now. It just said, there you go, Daru's main waifu, and then Buddy said, my competition, and I just said, better come get your man, lol. Buddy said, like, I'm literally at a bar. Rip. Want me to put your stream at the bar on the screen? That would be very funny. Please.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Pick.
Oh my god.
This is the only thing I want. Several people are typing. Oh my god, yes, yes, yes. Oh no.
Oh, let's go. Let's fucking go.
Give me a sec. Uh-oh. No way this actually happens. I did it? What'd you do? User, what'd you do? User is upset. I redeemed something. Why can't I see redemptions?
Hydrate.
Oh, why can't I see that? Chatterino. Bonk. I swear this is water.
Bonk.
Anyways, we'll let that continue. You know? We'll see what happens there. Whoop. Close that, please. Come to think of it, I remember you said that you found factories and the underside of highways irresistible or something. This is gonna go up on this is gonna go on this TV screen of a bar. Oh my god. Yeah, sure, same thing. Where does it end? 2D, 3D, and even inanimate objects. Life's too short. I want to live in my interests, you know? And yet, you'll do anything to avoid things that don't interest you. Hypocrite. CERN. That name. I've seen it somewhere. And recently. Where was it again? Oh, of course. Hello, bar people. John Teeter! Oh yeah, that guy you mentioned earlier. He's the guy at Channel is going crazy about, isn't he? At Channel is like Reddit. It's just, it functions exactly like Reddit.
Nice. Everyone say hello to the bar people. Sus.
That one might be an imposter. I was talking about the John Teeter who appeared 10 years ago. He appeared 10 years ago? The same guy? Oh, there we go. The redemption just went through. Hello, bar people. I hope that Dara would remember, but no such luck. Is it actually there? Nope. Bunny has not said anything. Anyway, John Teeter mentioned CERN. I don't remember all of it, but there's one thing I'm sure of. Sorry. They're trying. Teeter made a prediction, namely that before the year 2034, CERN will develop a time machine. A time machine? That's a timely topic. Lol, pun. But that wasn't just 10 years ago. This new Teeter said the same thing. It doesn't matter if it was 10 years ago or 10 seconds ago. That's not the point, Daru. This coincidence could very well be the choice of Steins Gate. Roll credits. Can we trust this Teeter guy? It doesn't matter if we trust him or not. Now we have something in common. A time machine. We should investigate CERN. We've got nothing to lose. Vigor returns to my body. Curiosity truly is the greatest delicacy for a mad scientist like me. Anyway, the phone wave names of the change. Experiment has hit a dead end for now, so it shouldn't matter if I make a little detour for this. Tell me everything you know about CERN. Sure thing. My CERN folder is smoking hot. Why do you have a folder? I have enough points to highlight my message, so I wanted to say something important, and I have come to a conclusion that a straw has 2 holes. Anyone who tries to argue with me is wrong. Now, hear me out, user. It has 2 openings. But there's 1 hole.
Just like you.
Now, user, I would like to also... Actually, never mind. I'm not gonna say the thing I was gonna say.
Uh-huh.
Well, I was gonna... Okay. Now, I was gonna say that the human body is kind of built like a straw.
It's a straw with extra steps.
No, it's a curly straw, but you know. I'm not wrong. Anyways, I'm gonna continue. Daru strikes his key with renewed passion. Why does this- look at this file. This man has saved files of what? Why? Why are you right? I'm always right. He goes to the My Pictures folder and opens a folder literally called CERN. Now Daru. Now Daru, if you had been like, oh, let's go into Google and look up CERN pictures, I would have been significantly less concerned. CERN is the world's largest particle physics research institution. It's popularly called the European Laboratory for Particle Physics. This is true, by the way. This is all true. Or the European Organization for Nuclear Research. But why are they laughing like a yippee puppy? Me or Cakebird? That's just their laugh. That's just the laugh. Bruh. This game looks like a vibe. It is a vibe. I love this game a lot. Now, okay, now I also would like to say when the letters are read like that, it means that there is like a more of a description in the game. Cakebird, apparently your laugh sounds like a puppy.
Oh, lovely.
Ollie, his laugh is beautiful.
Really living up to the Terraria dog ears.
You know, like, Cakebird, you do have a great laugh, though.
Thank you.
Yeah. Your laugh is it's very contagious.
What am I supposed to say to that?
I mean, thank you. So good. Anyways, when it goes red like that, it means that there's like a further description, which is funny to me because the words are HTML, HTTP, and World Wide Web. Anyways, it's close to the border of Switzerland and France, on the outskirts of Geneva. It's famous as the birthplace of HTML, HTTP, and the World Wide Web. If you don't know what these three things are, I'm sorry. The World Wide Web? You mean the internet? Bingo! That thing at the beginning of most URLs. CERN invented that? You both have lovely laughter. It's very contagious, filled me with joy. Thank you, Keith. That's very, very kind. All I know about CERN is what I read Teeter's book. I never knew they were that amazing. Opinion on low-rise jeans.
I hate them. They simply fall off me.
And
they are uncomfortable as hell.
I grew up...
Well, maybe they don't fall off, but they feel like they will.
I was a teenager in the 2010s, and I was a preteen and a child in the 2000s when low-rise jeans were very, very popular. So as a kid, I was like, this is peak fashion. And then I put them on one time, and now here's the thing. Here's the thing. I look great in low-rise jeans. Absolutely fantastic. But they're uncomfortable AF, you know?
Yes.
Like, high school for me was, like, everyone wore skinny jeans, and, like, if my skinny jeans weren't, like, mostly that stretchy stuff that, like, I could do the splits in them and it would be fine, then I wouldn't wear them. You know? They look great on some people, but, just... they're uncomfy. Uncomfy. Most people aren't aware, but there's a Japanese research team working at CERN too. What sort of research does CERN do? Particle physics, mostly. CERN can do experiments no one else can, because they have the biggest particle accelerator in the world. Stretch jeans, my beloved. Jeggings? No. Like, so jeans are made out of a fabric. Like, so jeans are made out of, like, a cotton fabric that has, a little bit of another thing in it to make it, like, more stiff. But, the jeans that I would wear were, like, I think they were, like, 30% cotton, and then they would be, like, 70%, like, either spandex or, like, polyester, which is, like, basically just, like, a stretchy fabric. So, like, they would be, like, quite stretchy. But they weren't jeggings. They weren't, leggings that look like jeans. They were jean material that had more of the stretchy fabric in them than the denim. It meant they also ripped really easily, though. So we're gonna do experiments no one else can. Okay, I already read that. The low-energy anti-proportion ring, the proton synchrotron booster, the large electron position collider, and the biggest boss and the largest accelerator in the world, the LHC, Large Hadron Collider. Tan? Otaku possesses the ability to anthropomorphize in moe form just about anything in the world simply by sticking tan on the end of its name. Dara's power encompasses even particle accelerators. Dara doesn't seem to notice my shock. He just brings up the next image. The LHC is a 27-kilometer long circular tunnel built underneath CERN's headquarters. Its purpose is to smash protons together in the hope of creating unknown elementary particle reactions. They started experimenting last year. Before they started, there were rumors that the experiments might create mini black holes. And they did. They did. And they kept it secret for years. Oh no, those mini black holes will swallow the Earth, the universe is in danger, etc. Mini black holes? I'm pretty sure Teeter said his time machine uses mini black holes. Are the things he said about CERN true? What's the possibility of that actually happening? It did. It did, but later. 100% that it won't. CERN officially denies it, but it did. It did end up happening, which is funny to me. Let's say a mini black hole was formed. The amount of energy would be so tiny that it would disappear instantly upon formation. It would be impossible for it to swallow the world. To be fair, that is what happened. It does, like, it forms and then, like, instantly collapses in on itself. Or so CERN says. But where there's smoke, there's fire. If I remember correctly, Teeter claims that CERN began time machine research in 2001. In 2034, they complete the time machine. Right now, it's 2010. If they actually started that research, it would have been 9 years ago. According to their official announcements, they only began experimenting in 2008. That's suspicious. Of course, that's assuming Teeter's story is true. Some of Teeter's predictions were on the mark, but most weren't. I'm also perplexed by how everyone around me seems to have forgotten about Teeter's 2000 appearance. This is so relaxing. I'm glad. I'm glad, user. I'm glad. This is basically the closest I can get to just, like, reading a story on stream without, like, a copyright infringement, you know? Oh, it's ad time. It's ad time. We pause for ads.
Dance, dance, dance. It's ad time. It's ad time. It's ad time.
It's ad time. I would love, like, there's a lot of books that are, like, in, the public domain that I probably could read, but they're not that interesting, you know? Although we could read The Great Gatsby, that's in the public domain. Oh, actually, I have a book we could read. There's a book that someone wrote about their computer that was haunted. And it's just, like, on the internet. And it's, like, a super rare book. Like, to get the actual physical copy, it's, like, impossible. We could read that book. Turgeon recommended. Yes, read a book on stream. I would love to. I would love to. But, again, we would have to read a book that, like, you could just find online. Welcome back. Welcome back. There's something important in Teeter's tale. Or at least, I want there to be. But this company that makes these games, they've made a lot of visual novels, and they're really long. Like, the games go on for, like, quite a while. Like, I think this is an 80-hour game. So, we have a lot.
Can't be my time in Rock Simulator.
Oh my god. I take out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. Don't be surprised. I've sniffed out an evil conspiracy. He's talking to no one, by the way. John Teeter. CERN. You see where I'm going with this? Yeah, that's right. They're likely connected to the organization. Huh, coincidence? Come on now. Don't disappoint me. What? Evidence? Well, if you must know. Whispers. Whispers of my mad scientist intuition. Those bastards are trying to destroy the world. Yeah, with many black holes. But if we were trying to steal that technology, what then? Of course. Who do you think I am? Everything is a choice of Steins Gate. L. Psi. Conqueror. I put away my phone and turned to find Daru giving me an exasperated look. Just who the hell are you fighting with? Daru, I know what we must do. No one has ever said that out loud, ever. Don't you what's at me? You're supposed to grin like you know exactly what I'm talking about. What kind of super hacker are you? I wanted him to say something like, well, why the hell not? So what's in it for me? And then we would continue like this, grinning slyly the whole time. Me, a week's worth of potato chips. Daru, 10 days. Me, you sure you are a glutton. Daru, the dive makes you a hungry man. Me, deal, get started. Daru, you got it, boss. Or something like that. Yep, a really cool conversation. But the real world Daru just purses his lips. You always give me such half-baked explanations. Try to sound intelligible before you try to sound intelligent. That's such a good line. Sound intelligible before you try to sound intelligent. I'm using that. Work with me here. Oh my god, I got effing mail. If it's Shining Finger, I'm... Okay, it's Mayuri.
The fucking Prime song!
What song do you think it is? Sorry?
The ba ba ba
yeah?
ba.
It's the theme song of this game. So we get a lovely room for you, it's got lovely squishy walls, and even comes with a cool jacket. Yeah. We're taking a vacation to the Grippy Sock facility. Let's go. Oh, that line is a pretty good line. You are a super haka. Stop saying haka, at least say hacker. I'm gonna start calling Liam Haka and see what happens.
Haka man. Oh my god, it's Haka man.
It's Haka man. See where I'm going with this? No, not at all. Hack into CERN. Now I need everyone to know that CERN basically has like the same security and like resources as the Pentagon. Now, okay, now we're all on the same page here. Okay, here we go. Daru stares at me in disbelief. Is that some kind of joke? I know you can do it, Daru. Expose their dastardly deeds and find any hint you can about the time machine. You want me to what? Dastardly deeds? You're just imagining that stuff, Ocarine. We stand at a crossroads. Will the phone wave names of the change become a functional time machine, or will it die as garbage in lab storage? You serious? I'm always serious. I look Daru straight in the eye as I answer. Looks like that made him understand my position. Daru sweeps the garbage off his desk and sits up straight. I'm not responsible for the consequences, got it? Suddenly, Daru is bursting with energy. It's like his earlier, lethargy was a lie. That's a word. It means sleepiness. Can I pronounce it? No. Deal. Get started. Let's do this. Let's go! For your payment, I'll deposit the week's supplies of potato chips into your Swiss Army Bank. Your Swiss bank account. That's what it said, and I just didn't say any of those words right. Daru doesn't respond. He's already deep in concentration. Anyway, I'm gonna sleep. It's all yours. I lie down on the sofa and let the clanking of Daru's keyboard lull me to sleep. Honestly, that's a pretty good mood. Now, Cakebird, who do you want to voice act?
You see, I was thinking that any other characters that show up so far,
Okay, every other character in this game is a woman. So
okay, cool. That's so cool for them.
Right. I'm just letting you know, but you can voice act any of them if you like.
I'll be woman.
Yup. There's a trans girl. She's pretty cool.
Yo?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yep. I'll explain her thing if she shows up. I don't know if she shows up in this episode. I wake up to the twilight sun streaming in through the window. A refreshing breeze blows in, softly brushing my cheek. Daru's exactly where I left him before I fell asleep. He's sitting in exactly the same position. See, I would have let you voice act Daru, except that he says some, like, pretty, like, pervy things. You know? So, you know, that's why. I received email. Oh my god, it's Ferris. Ferris, is the main maid at the cat cafe that Mayuri works at. Kyoma, when operation in the mundane world, you're supposed to be discreet. Oh, she also says "nya" at the end of each sentence.
Oh,
what are
that's
Cakebird's
so cool
pronouns? Cakebird, what are your pronouns today?
Today today my pronouns are he, him, but they do change.
There you go. Today, good question. Raindrop, hello! Raindrop, look! You have a sub badge.
Raindrop!
You didn't, want them to notice you. Remember, the summoning has taken 2,000 years to prepare. If it fails, everything will be ruined. Although I suppose that might make things interesting. Ayo? Ayo? Okay, what does it say? Part of a mundane world nonsense. This sound belongs to cats for centuries. Are you suggesting that the great... No. No, I like the first one. Whoops. Reply. Yes. No. Reply. Send. Nice. Hello, subbadge Ayo? Megapog? Not clickbait?
Not clickbait?
This is simply not true, guys. Anyways. Not much has changed besides his typing speed. Oh, and now he's murmuring to himself. I guess he hasn't any success at hacking yet. I look around the room, but I can't find Mayuri. Maybe she's not coming today. I guess food-related grudges really do run deep. I stand up and stretch. I don't want to borrow Daru, so I don't say anything to him. I take a cold Dr. P out of the fridge and clench my fist. Then I throw myself back down onto the sofa and start browsing at channel on my phone. And what perfect timing! Teeter is currently posting in the thread. Oh my god, Cakebird, do you want to voice act the trolls?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I work from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. today, it's so frustrating. Oh my god, Raindrop, I'm so tired. Yikes. That's a long day.
How...
Okay. What?
Does this work?
Okay, I'm gonna read John Teeter's little post thing here, and then you're gonna read the anonymous afterwards. Okay. Okay. The Everett Wheeler model is correct. Please look it up to learn more. It seems you're all still clinging to preconceived notions of time. Time does not simply run from past to future like a car on a one-way street. To be more specific, the laws of causality do not allow contradictions to occur. If the result of an event, the effect, is changed, the event itself, the cause, also changes to prevent a paradox. That's why there are so few people who can observe changes in divergence. Divergence being the world lines presented different from the standard. Okay, now you get to read the anonymouses.
Die troll. You claim to be a time traveler without any proof. Stock trends, please. I'm counting on your Mr. Time... Wait, what? Oh, stock trends, please. I'm counting on you, Mr. Time Traveler. If you can't observe changes in divergence, then how could you possibly measure it? Oh, I know. Your time machine has a magical device that measures it for you. Lol. Oh, and you still haven't explained how a research institution conquers the world. Details, blocks.
These two, by the way, are from a different game. Go.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh no, humanity is doomed. What that science done? Okay. Lol, yep. Noobs. Responding seriously to Troll Fred. This Teeter guy is a shitty troll.
Okay, this is Hyo and Kyoma. Don't you people have anything to offer besides insult? How about contributing to the discussion? I don't know what that says. Scum. If you assume that time doesn't flow in a straight line, then the idea of time travel is much easier to swallow. In such a scenario, a time machine traveling to the past doesn't need to fight against the flow of time. I see Teeter's points have merit. By the way, Teeter, I would like to know more about CERN. What can you tell us more about their current activities? Alright, here's Anonymous again.
Tell me which horse wins the next Emperor's Cup. I'll bet my entire life savings. Everett Wheeler model equals many worlds interpretation. Basically, that means parallel worlds. What's with all the stupid name tags? Oh, that's a name. It is more annoying than Teeter.
It's Hoin Kyoma.
Hoin Kyoma.
Yeah. That's the name of the main character.
That makes sense.
It's his made-up name, but you know.
Oh, okay, cool. You call yourself John Teeter, but you're fluent in Japanese. Writing English would at least make it more realistic. You can't do English, can you?
It's funny because you're reading it in English, but it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Can I ask you a favor, Teeter? My mom died last year in the Shibuya earthquake. If I stop my mom from leaving home, then I can undo her death. So please, lend me your time machine.
That is also a reference to another game.
Oh, I see.
Like, the whole other game, like, revolves around the Shibuya earthquake.
Hold up. I see a business opportunity.
What's that?
In chat.
What's happening here? TTS deserve to be an actual thing. Hold on. I have a business opportunity for you. Uh-oh. Okay, Raindrop. You have to read the last line, though.
There's one thing about me. I love business. Oh.
Business.
You're gonna believe this time traveler lol without proof? Are you an idiot?
I am gonna play the other games, Keith. The thing is that Steins Gate is very much by itself. So, like, there's two kind of, like, separate games that are set in the same universe. So there's Steins Gate, and they have, like, their series, so they have Steins Gate and then Steins Gate Zero. And then there is Chaos Head and then Chaos Child. They're both in the same game, but they're, like, different. Or both in the same world, but they're separate. Like, they're very separate. Alright, here we go. No one seems particularly interested in what I say about time not flowing in a single direction. That's proof that you need preconceptions are deeply ingrained. Honestly, it bothers me that you simply accept that as the truth. I'm starting to understand why CERN was able to take over so easily. Whenever a major event causes divergence of change, the timeline is reconstructed to prevent paradoxes from occurring. For example, let's say that a major event causes this world line to diverge into a new world line, and call it world line B. On world line B, I'm afraid to say, @channel never existed. As the timeline is reconstruction, all of your memories of reading and posting on @channel will disappear, to be replaced by memories of you doing something else. In other words, by changing the present, you change the past. I wrote about CERN yesterday. The only thing I can say is that you must not believe their lies. They have already succeeded in creating micro black holes. Okay, here's Hoin Kyoma. I desire only to quench my intellectual thirst. Unlike you closed-minded fools, I will reserve judgment until after I've heard what Teeter has to say. And then I will make contact with Teeter and acquire his time machine for myself. The great mad scientist Hoin Kyoma will have the last laugh. Suck it. Okay. Anonymous for you.
Tell me stock prices or fucking die. I won't believe until you tell me.
There you go. the men.
Oh. That's not reconstructing the world, you idiot. That's altering people's memories. Who the hell can alter memories of nearly 6.7 billion people? Do you even realize how stupid that sounds? I think I would have noticed if someone went and screwed with my brain. And what does any of that have to do with the many worlds interpretation? Do some research, lol. Micro black holes, lol.
I love trolls on the internet. They
Wait,
got it
the
so
future's
down.
a wasteland? That means I can be a road warrior and ride a mod buggy, right? I'ma go get me a mohawk. Anyone know where I can buy spiked shoulder pads? I checked CERN's homepage. It says they have been experimenting since 2009. Can they really make black holes? What the hell's gonna happen? Does Teeter have a mohawk? God, that's fucking moe. What does that mean?
Moe? Do you know what the word moe means?
No.
I feel so old. Oh no. Oh god. How do I... Oh my god! Smalls! Hello! And you think explore the possibility of building Cakebird TPS? Like how it make Brian, maybe Cakebird be the next
Yo.
Brian? I would love that. Yo, what's up?
Oh boy.
Okay, so I'll explain what moe means. Okay, so moe essentially means this, like, really, really cute. So there used to be a bunch of anime that were coming out. This is before, isekais. So you know what an isekai is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so before every single anime was an isekai, before every single anime was a moe anime. Which is basically just cute girls doing cute things, okay? But, like, every single anime was a moe anime. So basically, it's just cute things. It's just cute things.
Alright.
But, like, the fact that you don't know what moe is just, like, absolutely mind-boggling to me. Because that was, like, the first, like, decade of me watching anime. Everything was, like, moe. Like, that was, like, the whole thing.
Are you implying our brains make the world? Are you saying the universe is a giant tree and we're the branches or something? That's some EVA level bullshit right there. Go back to 2036.
I hate that you said 2036. That's the worst interpretation of that number. Cakebird, how do you say the current year?
2022?
Yeah. So 2036?
2036.
2022. Anyways. Is this how you reply to a specific person? Thank you for showing me. Reconstruction of the timeline and alterations of people's memories. I think they're essentially the same thing. Why are you so intent on saying they're different? With a few exceptions, nobody can keep their memories across world lines. They are reconstruction along with everything else when divergent changes. What's a road warrior? Anyone home?
Oh, is this me?
That is Mayuri, if you want to do Mayuri.
Okay.
I'm immersed in a heated internet argument when an unfamiliar voice interrupts me. Maybe it's not Mayuri. Oh! I like this girl. Do you want to be this girl?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm forgetting her name at the moment. It's gonna say it. The door opens and a girl peeks inside. I recognize her. It's the girl I met yesterday at the Braun Tube workshop.
Hi.
It just says girl.
I'm from the Braun Tube workshop.
It just,
girl.
It just says girl.
Oh no.
Okay, actually, there was one interaction where it just said, like, woman who is, has taken a picture of me. Woman who is, being very annoying. Like, and it was so funny.
Oh boy.
Felicity, hello! How are you doing? We're playing
Hello.
Steins;Gate. Okay. When our eyes meet, she smiles.
The TV you sent in for repairs have been fixed. Mind picking it up?
I'm currently saving the galaxy in a massive tin can with lights that does damage. Smells, that sounds awesome. What? Darius typing gets even faster. Looks like he's in the zone. It would be a bad idea to disturb him with our voices. I nod to the girl and hurry outside. She's, like, said her name, and he has just forgotten, and that's why it says girl.
Why do we have to be sneaky?
Star Trek, but explained by me. Ah, understandable. Yes. What was this girl's name again? I think it was something like Aruma or Amor. Oh, right, Amane. Amane Suzuha. I only know how to pronounce these names because I heard it in the anime. It's the only reason. Currently, my genius partner in crime is executing an important mission. I don't want to bother him.
What exactly do you guys do?
Sorry, I clicked it too fast. I told you before that learning our secrets could put you and everyone else in grave danger.
You're called the Future Gadget Laboratory, right?
I may or may not have aided in the glassing of several planets. Now, Smalls. That sounds terrible. I've never watched Star Trek, though, so I don't know what that means. We can't break the Prime Directive. Breaks it every episode. How did you know that? I never told you. Wait, are you an organization spy? I raise my guard and spring into a praying mantis stance. Because he's a nerd. But Suzuha just stares blankly. Nuke the planet? That's exciting.
That's what it said on your mailbox.
Oh. I lower my guard. Why didn't she just say so? Prime Directive? You mean a stern suggestion? Not the praying mantis stance. Now that you know, it's not like you can unknow. I'll give you the short explanation, but you must not tell a soul. Suzuha nods firmly. Is it just me, or are our eyes gleaming? We are the Future Gadget Laboratory, dedicated to defeating the evil organization that rules the world from the shadows.
Wow.
That is the exactly correct inflection of what that should be said.
Is the evil organization CERN?
Eh? Yeah, but...
Oh! So I was right! Those guys really are... contemptible... what?
Yeah, that's right. That's the right word.
Aren't they? That's a word.
Contemptible... Do you know what that word means?
Nope.
Okay, contemptible just means, like, easily hateable.
Cool.
Atlas, welcome back.
Welcome.
She knows some. She knows. She knows.
If you know.
He's a little dumb, but we love him. It's true. Can you imagine some person was just like, how do you know this? And does like I would cry. She nods to herself for some reason. And contemptible? I thought I was the only one who used words like that in normal conversation. Now I feel called out. Because I knew what that word meant. Glassing of a planet means you literally fire a laser beam into the surface of said world, superheating it into literal glass. That sounds so exciting. How did you know we were hacking into CERN?
What? You're hacking them? Right now?
Atlas has an art badge? Atlas does have an art badge. Me and my big mouth. Just answer my question. How did you know about our business with CERN?
Well...
Oh, great.
Well, actually, I overheard you this afternoon. If you stand here, you can hear stuff from the window.
The window. Come to think of it, it was open, and Dara and I were talking loudly. But can you really hear us from here? Glassing is just a Control-Alt-Deleting a planet. I look up to the second floor. The window's still fully open, but I can't hear a thing. I guess Dara was working quietly. I look down. There's an unfamiliar bicycle parked in front of the Braun Tube workshop. What are those mountain bikes? Its frame is all sparkly, its tires mostly clean, it's probably new. It looks pretty fast, but whose is it? I don't know, Kareen. Process of elimination.
I've only been working here for a day, but...
Suzuha opens the Braun Tube workshop door with a wary smile.
I've got a lot more free time than I expected. I've gone out 4 or 5 times today. Figured I'd reconnoiter the front of the store. See if I couldn't spot... what? Huh? How is it?
See if I couldn't spot any customers.
Couldn't spot any customers.
Meaning, see if I could.
Okay.
Oh my god. Like when people say I couldn't care less.
Okay.
Reconnoiter? That's a word you don't hear in casual conversation. I'm pretty sure it means to perform a reconnaissance, to scout an area and gather intelligence. I'm so glad you defined that for us, Ocarine, because otherwise we would have been confused. I wonder if it could possibly belong to the person who's wearing a biking outfit. Yeah, I know, right? Is she some kind of secret agent? This is the inside of the shop, by the way. Cakebird, this is what I want, okay? I want this shop, and I just sit on the stool, right? And all these TVs are set to static. Wouldn't that be dope?
Ooh, that would be very dope.
Right? Like, whenever someone says, oh, like, I want a picture of me, like, sitting in, like, with a bunch of, TVs around me, this is what I think of. Oh, cool dad? Braun is a cool dad. She is not the daughter, though. She is literally a part-time worker. She just works there. Oh, you're talking about Smalls. Fun fact of the day, my dad makes, metas for the Star Trek, and he's scary good, like, 2K hours. Oh my god, yikes. That's awesome, though. I followed Suzuha into the store.
So, that's when I heard you guys talking from the second floor. I got interested and looked it up online. Now I know all the rumors about CERN.
Damn, we were careless. Looks like we need to close that window when we discuss sensitive matters from now on. But if we do that, the lab will turn into a scorching hell. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Anyway, you must not tell anyone else. Or else Men in Black will raid us.
Ah, yeah, I understand. I'm actually tight-lipped, so don't worry.
I've never seen a ever not even drop below 30k ship health. Oh my god. That sounds like a lot. Jeez. Suzuha grins and thumbs her chest confidently. All is quiet inside the Braun 2 workshop. That gigantic TV isn't on. Mr. Braun's not here either. His health max is 36k. Oh shoot. Oh wow. Where's the manager? God dang it. It's Ruka. Never mind. Ruka's the only valid person. I baked cookie days. I had everyone in my family eat some and got their seal of approval. Would it be okay if I baked some for your lab friends, master? Okay, he's like, okay. Now, now. Ocarina is teaching her how to use a sword.
Okay.
So it's master like that, okay? Anyways. Oh, and it would be great if you could teach me some more techniques with the Shemidori or whatever you have time. P.S. I managed to practice 10 swings today. Okay, but I do want cookies, though. Well done. We warmly... In fact, we would come cook for us every day. No. Family... You got along with your family. How many family members do you have anyway? Dara keeps insisting that Tri-Manies could come in pairs. And then time. Depending on this, remember all the things.
Oh, it's ad time.
Oh, good. I'm choosing cookies. Cookies.
Add time, dancing, add time,
I'd
time,
break.
add time.
I'd break.
Yeah. Hello, VOD viewers. Hi, great.
See, Keith, you're saying it like that's sarcastic, but it's simply not. Like, it's literally like, it is the type of master where, like, he is teaching her how to do something. You know? Anyways, I'm having another jelly bean. My ad was 5 seconds? What the heck?
He left right after he finished repairing your TV.
Okay, hold on. I'm putting a jelly bean in my mouth. My jelly beans are melting in the container. Because of how hot it is. I think I might have to start putting these in the fridge or something. You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's just too hot in my room. He probably went to go see the chipmunk. Chipmunk is his daughter.
Ah.
Had this conversation before multiple times. You eat a single jelly bean at a time? Like, I'm not gonna grab a handful and put it in my mouth, if that's what you mean. And I have had a lot of them today, to be fair. Like, not like a, like I've had, like, all day today I've been eating them. Anyways, it doesn't matter.
What, so you feeling a bit jelly?
Oh, I've also had some sour candies as well. Why are you like this, Cake Bird? A single at a time,
if you like the
though?
joke, subscribe to
Yeah,
Prime.
because I like the flavors of the jelly bean. Brah. Just bears in business hours every now and then. Only criminals do that? Well, Smells, I have some news for you then. Whenever I ask him where he's going, he always says something like, I'm picking up my beloved daughter up from school, or my beloved daughter has a cold, with a huge grin on his face. He dotes on her too much. It's probably just annoys her. Anyway, just how irresistible can you, irresponsible can you be to neglect work to see your daughter? Can Chad have some jelly beans? Yes. Hold on, let me grab them. Again, they are sticking together a little bit because, it's warm, but here you guys go. Look at that. Jelly beans.
I want... Oh, I'm gonna go get candy. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna... I should not have a lot of these. Take a couple. Yes. Because, I want to get ice cream later. You know? Now, Cakebird is left. Okay. He used to put a back soon sign on the door whenever he left, but now he has Susaha to take care of things like, while he's gone. And now we wait. We wait for Cakebird to come back. Oh, good. There's a line for you.
Whoa. So, here's the fixed TV.
Susaha lightly taps the TV on the counter. He said the charge 1,000 yen. That's like $10. That's like $10. Damn, manager, I bet he gave it to us just so he could charge repair fees. I reluctantly take a bill out of my wallet and hand it to Susaha. She takes out a receipt. Apparently, it was already written out. Oh, that's yours.
Thanks for patronage. Well, just take it away.
This is like a CRT monitor, by the way. It's like heavy. By myself? Are you joking?
Huh? Didn't you bring it here by yourself?
Don't you know it takes 10 times more effort to go up the stairs than down? Defying gravity is no easy task, woman.
I guess I can help, but... Oh, I see. So we're already in the age where women do physical labor.
She's an odd one. She murmurs, her tone pensive. How sarcastic of her. Huh. I don't remember anyone asking for your help. Honestly, getting help from a girl like you would just hurt my pride. That's so very cool and sexist of you.
Wow!
Applause.
That was so manly. I might be falling for you.
The sarcasm is so real. It's awesome. Huh. You think you can trick me like that? You're lying, aren't you?
Eh? What makes you think that?
It's one of my powers. Coloring Gentleman. This power allows me to see through lies. Liars appear to glow red, then they die.
You have powers?
Susaha's eyes pop, but then she clears her throat as if to hide her surprise.
Are you some kind of Vesper?
When I nod, she whispers into my ear.
Are there a lot of Vespers like you?
Of course not. I am special. You certainly are. I thrust my chest out as far as possible to display my majesty.
Oh. You had me scared for a second there, but still. It's amazing that people like you exist. Maybe CERN is the reason there aren't more where I came from.
After murmuring some nonsense to herself, she finally nods in understanding.
By the way, does the ability to see through lies have any combat application at all?
He's something alright, yep.
If it were me, I'd want perfect accuracy within 1,000 meters. Or ultra-fast reflexes that let me tear through my enemy's limbs off before they can react.
That's so very cool, Susaha. What the hell is she talking about? Is she a survival game otaku? I'm watching this stream at midnight right now. I'm glad. No, wait, don't tell me. You're an organization assassin, aren't you? You must be the one they call Miss Ogla. Who hired you?
Nobody hired me. What's a go-go?
She's trying to gloss things over with an insincere smile. Her confusion is suspicious. That reminds me, I think I remember her saying some awfully disturbing things when we first met yesterday.
Anyway, do you have any other powers?
Even if I did, there's no way I would tell a hitman hired to kill me.
I'm not going to kill you.
Revealing my powers would be suicide. They are most effective with the element of surprise. In other words, they're for me to know and you to find out.
Meanie.
Say what you like. Blurring tension runs between us. Our eyes meet. Invisible sparks scatter. God dang it. Oh my god.
I can't unhear the Prime song.
I want you to reply to me already. You've been waiting, you know, and please tell me the super high goods are just when I can. I don't want to be cracking someone. I don't care. Shiny finger, leave. And then an email arrives to break the stalemate. I turn my attention away from Suzuha. This ringtone is starting to piss me off. No, it's not. It's most likely from the male demon Shiny Finger. I can tell without even checking. Well, I already did, so shush. This is getting ridiculous. She's got some stalker qualities and maybe split personalities. I shouldn't have given her my address. She doesn't. She just likes typing. I look at Suzuha and see her lying on the counter. She's playing with something in the palm of her hand. It looks like a small metal pin. Anyway, how can she be this lazy on her second day? I love CRTs is a lie too, wasn't it?
Why'd you frown? Did you get a death notice?
A what? I sleep now. Good night. Good night, Billy!
Good night! Just wondering.
She was just wondering if I got a death notice? How could she say that with a straight face? And what the hell is a death notice anyway? Do those even exist?
What I meant to ask was if you got some unpleasant news.
You could say that. This girl is hard to get a handle on. I really shouldn't let my guard down around her. There's this woman who's obsessed with finding an IBM 5100. Oh, the music stopped. Suzuha leaps up as soon as I speak.
An IBM 5100.
You know about them?
Yeah.
I see. So the IBM 5100 legend is famous, huh? Maybe the retro PC is more popular with female otakus than I thought.
Yeah, that's it. I heard the urban legend from someone. How much do you want to... Well, how much do you know about it?
I actually tried looking for an IBM 5100, but in the end, I came to the conclusion that there isn't one in Akiba.
I see. Well, that's true.
You sound like you know something.
Eh? Well, I do and I don't, I guess. I don't know about it personally, but I happened to hear about it from a knowledgeable acquaintance of mine, or something like that.
Another insincere smile.
What did I do?
I'm starting to think she's not a very good liar. You have to know that, like, that Hobin Kyoma is just, like, inherently an unreliable narrator, because he is trying to, like, fit everyone into this, like, narrative that he is a mad scientist and that everyone else around her is, like, part of a conspiracy. So she might be, like, completely sincere. You can tell she's lying whenever she smiles like that. The thing is, though, is that she's not. She is actually lying. Sure enough, she doesn't offer any other information. She just keeps that insincere smile plastered on her face. Who are you? Suzuha falls back down onto the counter with a deep sigh. She looks up at me from that position.
I was thinking of giving you a bunch of interesting information on the IBN 5100.
Wait, what? Spoilers? Nah, not spoilers.
But when you look at me like that, I don't feel like it anymore.
I say she's a Reddit enjoyer? Yeah? You could say that. I'm not even interested in the IBM 5100. I'm more concerned with CERN right now. Solving one of Akiba's mysteries won't topple the organization's regime after all. You don't have a shred of credibility. I have no way of knowing if that interesting information of yours is true or not.
Wow, that's harsh. Well, I admit I am acting kinda sus!
You're so lucky that that was a line.
I won't tell you, but I'll give you a hint. And then you'll rife in agony when you can't figure it out.
Alright, Suzuha.
Truth is, the IBN 5100 has a hidden function.
A hidden function? That reminds me, I'm pretty sure the John Teeter from 2000 said something like that. I searched through my memories. If I remember correctly, the IBM 5100 can do something or other with a proprietary programming language. This is true. This is true. It basically, at the beginning of computers, there wasn't like a baseline a computer language. So it has like in the IBM 5100 specifically, there is a computer like a coding language that is only in the IBM 5100.
No way! How did you know? Tell me! Tell me!
I only vaguely remember, but it looks like I hit the mark. I grin. It's another one of my powers. Leading question. I can read your heart of hearts.
What? No fair.
For some reason, Suzuha covers her face with both her hands. She opens her fingers just enough to peek at me. That's not enough to escape my power. I see everything, Amane Suzuha. Resistance is futile.
It's all futile, it's all pointless.
Oh my god.
Anyway. The IBN 5100 has a hidden function. It can decipher IBM's proprietary programming language, which was written before APL and BASIC became widespread. Isn't that surprising?
That's basically what I just said, but okay. Now remember, John Teeter said the same thing in 2000, and right after that, an IBM engineer officially admitted the function existence. Yeah, also, that is also a thing that happened. Like, IBM, like, just, like, didn't tell anyone that that was in, like, the computer. And, like, in 2000, when the John Teeter, like, came out, like, an IBM engineer was just like, yeah, that is true. How the F did you know that? Because, like, they never said anything about it, you know? And they're just like, so, like, that, like, brought a lot of credibility to him being a time traveler at the time, because people were like, how the F would you have known that?
Now, it's a dead programming language that can only be deciphered with an IBM 5100.
You say that in the worst way possible.
What does that mean?
It's an IBM 5100. The reason Teeter traveled to 1975 to obtain an IBM 5100 was because he needed that function. Maybe Moeka wants it too. Or maybe not. Shiny Finger doesn't seem like the type who would know about that sort of function.
That's why IBM 5100s are so rare.
While talking, Suzuha keeps dropping her glance to the metal pin in her hand. She rolls it around with her fingers. I guess it's a habit of hers. So IBM 5100s are super rare. Maybe if I get one I could sell it for a high price. You can. They're like $5,000. They're stupid. That could be a good way to raise research funds.
5100?
No. That would be really funny though. But first, I have to deal with CERN. Oh. Fade to black. Oh, we're going back on Reddit.
Oh.
Life in 2036 is very different from what it is today. Most people live on farms, growing their own food. All forms of commerce and communication are restricted. There's no travel, no internet, no railroad even. Most people never see another town, let alone a city. Scientists continue to advance, of course, but the vast majority of people do not benefit from that progress. Technology belongs only to those chosen by CERN and the Committee of 300. It's very peaceful, at least on the surface. There's none of the conflict you see in this area.
There's no war? How is that possible? How did CERN resolve this situation in the Middle East? What have you got against world peace? Sounds to me like CERN's doing humanity a favor. This theater guy stole a time machine from CERN, didn't he? He's the bad guy here. Die in a fire, terrorist scum.
You know, it just, like, they really got the Reddit, like, just forum. It's so very cool. Before Reddit even existed. The world in 2036 is governed by CERN. All nations, even America, have disbanded their armies. To put it simply, civilization has returned to an 18th century level of technology and exists under a communist system of government. Except now, the system works flawlessly. Right now, you should be asking yourselves how that is possible. How does a system of government that collapsed in the 20th century exist without any disconnect? The answer to the question is the reason I am here. Yes, I am a terrorist. There are others like me who fight against CERN. We think of ourselves as a resistance, but there is no denying that our actions are a kind of terrorism.
Anyway, I want to hear more about the many worlds interpretation. You said it's been proven by 2036? How?
I just really like this guy. Just like, anyway.
Anyway. I knew you were a terrorist. How many have you murdered? What if my kids are among them? Among us, even. Maybe I really should kill your father. Protect the future. Stop beating around the bush. Give us answers. You're one of those old men who participated in the student riots, aren't you? Filled your head with a bunch of bullshit and now you can't tell fact from fiction, am I right? Delicious nationalist tears. Lololololo. CERN probably figured it out. They've got a time machine to experiment with, right?
Just the Reddit energy is so strong. That would make you no better than Teeter. If you're willing to face the consequences, then go right ahead. Teeter, question. Did World War III take place as scheduled? Why did you come to this particular time? Did you find an IBM 5100?
Is John Teeter plugging for the commies? I thought that went out of style years ago. I thought Teeter was crazy. Oh god. But this
Hoeen.
How do you say?
Hoeen.
Hoeen?
Yeah.
Guy is even crazier. Get a room, guys. Lol. World War Free. Lamau. Isn't there supposed to be an IBM 5100 in Akiba?
So I think John Teeter predicted that World War III was supposed to happen in like 2016, which is kind of funny considering what happened in 2016. Anyways, as I've already explained, my goal in this time is to change the future. I'm posting here to warn you of what's going to happen. Perhaps convergence will render my efforts meaningless, but if even one person pays attention, that's enough. World War III? Is that something I said on a different world line? I would like to talk to you in private. Please email me when you have time. Of course, if anyone else would like to email me, feel free. Serious inquiries only, please. All I've been getting is hate mail. Here's my address once more. 20 hours have passed since Daru started hacking. Night gives way to a refreshing summer morning. I glance at Daru while browsing @channel on my phone. He's fidgeting even more. Now his legs are like pistons. His knees moving up and down in harmony with the rat-a-tat of his keyboard. Daru hasn't slept in 40 hours, but he still won't get off the computer. I was gonna ask him if he'd like a break, but his entire body's exuding an aura that says don't talk to me. I curl up a bit and return to my phone. My discussion with John Teeter just aren't making sense. Not even Teeter himself seemed to know what the Teeter from 10 years ago. 40 hours? Yeah. Just hacker things, you know? It's hard to imagine that... It's hard to imagine that everyone on the @channel is conspiring against me. But how else can I explain it? Out of options, I decided to email Teeter directly, just as he told me to. His audaciousness exposes his own address and @channel. I guess it's his way of saying, bring it on. Oh my god. Oh my god. In my email, I questioned the differences between his posts now and his posts 10 years ago. The current Teeter hasn't even acknowledged the latter. I only vaguely remember them, but they basically went like this. In 2015, World War III breaks out. Okay, I was 1 year off. In 2036, the world is contaminated from nuclear warfare. John Teeter travels to 1975 to obtain an IBM 5100. The IBM 5100 was necessary to revive technology lost in World War III. The IBM 5100 has a hidden function, the ability to read IBM's proprietary computer language, which predates APL and BASIC. You're a nerd, Ninjor. But only certain IBM engineers are aware of that function, so it does not appear in the manual. In 1998, Teeter meets his younger self and his parents in America. John Teeter was a soldier who volunteered for this mission. John Teeter is an American. Furthermore, in 2000, Teeter correctly predicted the outcome of some future events. The Bavarian Coast earthquake in 2001, the election of the new pope, the outbreak of the Iraq War, China's advances in space, and so forth. These are all true, by the way. Like, he actually did predict these. Though he only talked vaguely about each one, they all came true. On the other hand, other predictions went unfulfilled. For example, the Y2K bug, Civil War in America, the cancellation of the Beijing Olympics, the inauguration of America's first female president in 2009, and so forth. Which, these are actually quite interesting, considering that the Y2K bug would have happened if engineers didn't, like, fix it, basically. And if you don't know what the Y2K bug is, because you guys are smalls. Basically, most computers and technology and the Beijing Olympics, yeah. No, hold on. We're gonna hold on to that. We're gonna hold on to that for a second. Basically, all computers and everything like that had, like, the last two numbers of, like, the date. So you would have, like, 1998, so it would only have 98 at the end. So when 2000 came along, it was going to go to 00. And I am not small, I am a tiny. Okay, but, like, you know what I mean. The thing is that when I was younger, the Y2K thing was, like, a thing. Like, people were, like, freaking the F out about it because they thought that, like, their banks were going to crash and stuff because of it. So, like, you had that. So, but basically, engineers and a bunch of, like, they fixed it. They fixed the problem so that there wasn't a problem, basically. Like, if they hadn't done it, they probably would have been a problem. Civil War in America, I think, is a little bit interesting. Just because America things. Anyways, the cancellation of the Beijing Olympics. Could you imagine if like, John Teeter had said the Tokyo Olympics? How crazy that would have been? Because Tokyo Olympics did get canceled. Now, Beijing Olympics almost didn't happen. For a number of reasons. One of the reasons was, the Beijing Olympics got hacked continuously, like, throughout the entire Olympics. And the only reason why they weren't canceled is because they knew they were going to get hacked continuously, and they had a whole security team, like, around the clock making sure that the Beijing Olympics could run. But they didn't announce this until maybe, like, 4 years ago. Like, so, like, yeah. And then the inauguration of America's first female president in 2009, which is interesting because even though we didn't get a female president, we did get a black president in 2009. So, like, you know. Wait, could this be one of those, we knew so we changed it? No, because John Teeter wasn't taken that seriously, when he showed up. Like, he was, like, there's a lot of books and articles about him and everything like that, but, like, he was taken seriously by people on the internet. So, like, it would be, like, it's kind of like if you knew everything about, like, a famous streamer, but that streamer is only known by, like, people who go on, like, Twitch Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of people, but it's an isolated people that have, like, an echo chamber with each other, and they're not going to go outside of that. And this was even, when he arrived in 2001, the internet was just all forums. So, like, you had to be the type of person that first had to own a computer in 2001, which wasn't a lot of people, to know how to connect it to the internet, because that also was, like, a whole thing. And 3, want to go on forums. So, like, yeah, he was famous because it was, like, this really, like, off phenomenon that happened, but, like, he wasn't, like, famous enough that it would affect, like, this type of stuff. There's more, but let's leave those aside for now. I'm gonna ask him why those predictions didn't come true. Most of your predictions came back were true, but also most of your predictions... Yes. It's so very cool. Send it, please. Alright, let's send it now. Is this a paradox? No, because this game runs on the idea of the multiple world time travel theory. So if you change something, you have split off. So nothing could be a paradox. If you can't answer to my satisfaction, then the current teeter is an imposter.
Oh!
Yeah, I was waiting for that. This is your litmus test, John Teeter. We in the bad timeline? We are definitely in a bad timeline, yes. I agree. I'm gonna turn the lights down a little bit. So, what are your true colors? Good morning! Do you want to be Mayuri? Or what? Sure. Should I lie?
Who is this?
Mayuri is a childhood best friend. She's...
Okay.
You'll see what I mean. She's kind of... Yeah. Mayuri comes in. Looks like she's forgiven us for experimenting on her food. She's back to her usual smiley self. What are you doing here so early?
Well, I heard you guys stayed up for 2 nights in a row, so I brought you some goodies.
The do-to-do sound just played on my stream. I unironically used to greet people in high school by saying that. And no one obviously got it at all. I would walk up to people and be like, do-do-do, how are you doing? This is true. This is true and facts. Guys, if you guys... Oh, it's ad time. If you guys ever thought that I was the cool kid in high school, I would like to you guys to know that I did that, and then also I would sit like L on purpose. Like, anytime I was sitting in a chair or sitting, like, on the floor or whatever, I would sit like L. That was the only way I would sit. There's probably some other, like, really cringe things that I do. My only saving grace was that people saw me as a jock for some reason. You posted cringe, you just lost a subscriber? Good. Good riddance. Guys, it's only cringe until people start also doing it with you, you know? Boo, hello!
Hello!
Hello, hello, hello. I'm trying to, like, I know what's about to happen in this.
Mm-hmm.
And I really want to get to the part. And I finished the thing I was supposed to do today, so this might be a longer stream, I'm not gonna lie. I finished the editing, the thing that I needed to do today, so that's good. Or at least the part I was supposed to. Now, I do really want ice cream. Now, here's the problem. The ice cream we have is popsicles. Do you understand the problem? But I really want one. I really want one. I might have to turn off my camera. I see no issue. Ninjor, that's so very cool for you. Anyways. Ninjor, no. I'm gonna go to the be right back soon screen. The internet will do nothing with that. Yeah, so I'm gonna go see what type of ice cream and stuff that we have. We might have like ice cream sandwiches, and that's the case. I'm gonna grab those, but because it's warm and I would like ice cream. So I'll be back. Cakebird, you can entertain.
Oh. Okay. Wow. Well, that's so cool. Oh my god. Let's do a bestie check-in, everyone. If you're a bestie, type a 7 in the chat. If you're a bestie and you're watching this stream right now, I can tell you about a cool thing that happened today. I was wearing my cat ears outside while I was getting Tim Hortons because I was hungry. And, while I was waiting in line, this person who was just shivering ferociously, Ninja, that is wrong. They were just shivering so much. They walked towards me. It was a second there. They say something. I didn't know what they were saying, so I said pardon, and then they said Halloween, and I looked them dead in the eyes, and then I said no, and that was an experience today. Ollie, I'm so glad that you're a bestie. Keith, that is not correct. That is the wrong number. Oh yeah, and also when I got back, I picked up my sandwich the wrong way, so I ended up dropping it on my desk. But it's fine. I reassembled it, so now I have a full sandwich again that I can enjoy at this moment. Bruh, 69. I read my sandwich. It's fine. It's fine. I cleaned my desk yesterday. To be fair, I also did art after that. But let's just not think about that, and it's fine. Halloween? No, it is actually July, actually. It is actually far from that. What kind of sandwich? It is a turkey bacon club of the Tim Hortons variety. It's very nice. I do recommend. When Altair gets back, I'm gonna get some more drink. Soda, whatever's available. Altair back? Yo. Man, let's take a second to just appreciate Altair's cat. Artemis is it's just so floppy.
She is. So,
Hello.
We have ice cream, which is really cool. We don't have bowls, which is not so great. Now, there's not a lot of ice cream, right? That's a good portion of ice cream, right? I don't know how long this has been in the freezer, actually.
I don't like that. You just have an entire chunk on a spoon.
What do you mean posture check? I've literally just sat down. We're fine. This is, like, already melting. I don't know, man. What's happening
You
here?
want to do a karaoke stream on Saturday?
Yo! Honeydew Melon! Hello!
Yo!
Thank you so much for the raid! Yo! 2 raids in a row? Let's go! Oh my god, thank you so much! What do you mean Ultir mukbang stream? I, like, eat, like, every single stream. We are playing Steins Gate, by the way. I just left to go grab ice cream. And it's just, like, in the container. Tactical raid incoming? Why is it tactical? That's terrifying.
Altair.
Yes.
Karaoke stream this Saturday.
On Saturday?
Oh shit. Wait, no, I've completely forgot. Scratch that. I never said a say.
Okay.
No, we've already discussed this. Never mind.
Okay. Guys, I'm checking if there's an expiring date on ice cream. I don't think there is, but... You know, we check. Okay, we're eating this. An impulsive thought is gone? What impulsive thought?
Karaoke stream.
This ice cream is just... I'm trying my best.
Welcome in, Raider. Today, Altair's just been eating ice cream for an entire stream.
I have not. F you. Okay. Okay. Here's the game. Here's the game. Here's the game. Here's the game. I just wanted ice cream. It is warm in my room, and I can't have popsicles for obvious reasons. So we have ice cream. You know? Okay. Excellent. Good job. Afternoon nap yesterday. Mayuri starts fishing through her convenience store bag. And then she takes out...
Ta-da! Canned Odin.
The canned Odin is still warm when she gives it to me. This is not true. Cultier coins don't exist. I open the lid right away and eat the beef. Mayuri and I have been together for a long time, so she knows what I like. And when it comes to canned Odin, beef is where it's at.
Culture coins do exist. You get 10 free if you join the Discord, and you get 10 more free for every person you invite.
This is not true.
It's a present from Mayushi. They're 270 yen each, so savor it, okay?
That's like $2. It's like almost $3. I've been getting tired of eating bananas and chicken lately. Buy these instead from now on.
But Mayushi doesn't have enough pocket money to splurge like this all the time.
They're not true. They're not real.
Oh, sure, come on. We've been over this so many times. Just because they say it isn't real doesn't mean that it isn't.
It's not real. This is you.
Oh. And Mayushi loves bananas and chicken, so she'll keep buying them.
I consider saying you'll get fat if you only eat frozen food, but that's not very effective against Mayuri, so I hold my tongue. Her high metabolism prevents her from getting fat, no matter how much she eats. Yeah, you too, man.
But wait, there's more. Ta-da!
What the actual F is that? Next, she produces a small box of Ryanet illustration.
Ryanet sausage. It comes with a
Oompa.
bottle cap as a bonus. I really wanted it, so I bought it.
She sticks out her tongue with a shy giggle. Something tells me that in a few months' time, this lab will be neck deep in Oompa goods. Look at possibly, I'm gonna eat a popsicle first. Will tear stream I'm in person? No. Don't. There are only a few things right now, like the cushion on the sofa, but that number is sure to grow exponentially.
So, how's Daru-kun?
Well, he's been on the computer for the past 40 hours, so probably not great.
Hacker man.
Hacker man. They sell celebrity sausage in Japan. It's from a video game. Right now, it's a video game.
Shop. You'll get some high quality all-tier sausages.
That's horrible.
And with each one, you get 10 free culture coins.
Counterpoint, my face would not be on camera. This is true, actually. He's in the midst of a hard fight. He should at least rest a little. I mean, I never said he had to do it all at once.
Daru-kun's super Haka spirit is on fire.
Don't say Haka! An empty Diet Cola bottle comes whistling through the air. It hits my head with a nice thunk. Nice. I mean, it's like
sure
beaver nuggies. No, Rage Up, you can say beaver balls. You know? Tell Cake to look at Discord. Mayuri and I evacuate to a corner of the lounge and quietly eat the Odin. I'll wait until you read whatever is on Discord. What's happened?
Isn't hacking bad? Mayushi doesn't want you to do bad things.
I mean, in 2010, I don't think hacking was actually considered a crime. I would be a fool to let Daro's hacker's skill goes to waste. Incidentally, it looks like hackers hijacked certain system back in 2008. We found news articles about it online. That means even the inventors of the World Wide Web have holes in their security. If this is Shining Finger, I'm ignoring it.
It's the fucking...
What the F is this? Skyclad.
Oh, is it Johnny?
Oh! It's Amane. This is Amane Suzuha. First email. Thanks for exchanging addresses with me yesterday. I finally made a friend here. Yay! Don't worry, I won't email you too much, and I might be slow to reply to. I'm kinda new at the email thing. It's okay to laugh at me. It was in an exchange. You took my address by force. I had no choice but to submit. Where were you living before? And haven't used cell phones much. I'm gonna ask where you've been living before. With his skill, Daru should have no trouble getting through. Besides, we're doing this to expose CERN's wrongdoings. This is a war against the dark forces that secretly rule the world.
Bad things are bad.
She's 16. That's unusual. Mayuri usually just accepts whatever I say. Well, I admit it. We are doing a bad thing.
Altair, I'm 16.
Yeah, I know. What I'm trying to say is that you are voicing her like a child. You're voicing her like how Spoons voices Lilith.
Oh.
No, it's good because it fits her personality, but I just wanted you to know that she is 16. She's trying her best. She works at a maid cafe. But there's no way we can stop now. I need to change the subject. Mayuri, want to trade my sweet potatoes for your beef?
If you want to trade, I'd rather have your quail egg.
Don't be ridiculous. Next to the beef, quail eggs are my favorite.
But Mayushi likes quail eggs too.
Settle for my chinkuwa. I don't know what that is.
Okay. Chikuwa's better than sweet potatoes.
With that said, I skewer the chikuwa and put it in Mayuri's can. And I get her beef in return. Stuff to change complete. Mayuri really eats up conversation about food. It's so easy to manipulate her. She's a hostage. Soon. If I can just get the SQL table, I'll have more than enough passwords. You're no match for me. Guys, I know how he hacked in, which is great. He hacked in like how people actually hack into things and not just like, I've entered the mainframe. It's like literally how he hacked in is probably along the lines of checked if any of the things at CERN were just open to the internet. So that could be something like a printer or an open Wi-Fi. SQL, yep. And then through that, found a computer and then just like kept going up and see how much like access he could get. So trying to get more and more access. Which is why he's trying to find passwords. Daru started talking to himself. I know what the whiteboard means. I am cool now. That's so cool for you, Ninjor. Looks like things are falling into place. Daru really is a super hacker. I think this is the first time I've seen him serious. See? Database, remote access, so he's like logged in and he's like, you know. Daru bends himself forward, staring holes into the screen. But all I see on the screen is the same string of numbers and letters. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Yes! You can't hide from me, you naughty thing, you. How does it feel to be... Yup. See, this is why I didn't want you to voice that him. His eyes are bloodshot, and he started rambling. Maybe the lack of sleep is getting to him. Daru opens up a new window, types in a 12-character string, and slams the enter key. An error sound rings. He quickly deletes the string and enters in a new one. He keeps repeating that sequence until finally... Login success! CERN. User, Jack. Rip Jack. Jack is Rip? Oh yes. Matching IDs and password. Login complete. Hell yeah. Taste it. What enthusiasm. Did you get it? The smug bastard turns around with an expression of immense satisfaction. As if he's gone into... Now see, what that means in French is the little death. But... I don't know what that means in this context. Hold on. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Where's L? It's simply not here. Hold on. Hold on, let me click by this. La Petite Mal. Okay, now it's go. Tip list. Nope, not symbols. Oh, maybe because I read it last time? Yeah, I did. A condition of mental and physical release unique to male physiology, characterized by a feeling of supreme calm and composure. Entering the state is almost like becoming an empty shell, also known as hyper stage time or saint time. What the actual F?
What the fuck?
What? I'm just
fucking posting up to clarity.
I don't think that's what that is, but okay. That's horrible. I hate that. My ice cream is rapidly melting. Yeah, he looked happy. He just hacked into CERN.
No cause for concern.
No cause for concern. Now, there's a lot more ice cream and I don't want it.
Well.
But I have, like, taken the container now, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not, like, a lot, but it's, like, enough, you know?
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could put it back and eat it later.
But I've been, like, with my spoon, you know?
Yeah, you can still eat it later.
But there's 4 other people in my house, Cakebird.
You can put a note on it.
This is true, I could do that. It's like dripping on me. I will be back. Cause I had to put it back in the freezer now, because it is like melting.
Okay.
You can leave the spoon
right.
as a warning. I could do that.
What did you do to spoons?
I'll just, like, I can also ask my siblings if they just, like, want the rest, and I can grab them a new spoon. I will be... Your family doesn't matter if someone else eats it. I mean, it's, like, a little bit gross, you know? Like, I wouldn't, you know? I don't know. I find it, like, a little bit gross. It's, like, because, like, if it was, like, a bag of chips or something, I don't know. It's, like...
Because
ice
cream it'd be fluid.
Yeah, like, I'm, like, licking this, and then, like... You know? Like, it's a little bit gross, I think. Like, if, like, my sibling take a bite of a brownie, and then I took a bite of the same brownie, that's, like, a little bit different, but, like... I don't know, it's a little bit gross. I'll be back.
Alright. Well. If you haven't already, 10 free culture coins. If you join the culture Discord, you can use exclamation mark in Discord. People chat a lot there. All of the cultiers there. And again, you get 10 free culture coins that you can use on the next merch drop. That's the next culture merch drop. And if you're enjoying the stream, feel free to follow. Drop a prime. Yup. Self-promotion. Done. Now, what else is there to talk about? Hi, chat. How are you doing, chat? How are you enjoying the stream, chat? Have you hydrated, chat? Your sister handing you a bowl of ice cream she didn't finish? You using the same spoon, eating it from the same bowl because you don't care? Fair enough. Fair enough. Honestly, I don't know how much of a difference it makes, but, like, just thinking about it. Just thinking about it. Personally, I wouldn't. But... Oh, okay, but to be fair, okay, speaking of, like, this thing, okay, at school, right? One time, okay, there was this person who I had some bubble tea, right? And I was just carrying it across class. It was during break time, and someone came up. And it was like, I knew it was an acquaintance, but we weren't really close friends. Like, oh hey, can I try some? And I said okay, expecting them to like grab their cup and allow me to pour some into their cup. But no, they just fucking took it and took a sip out of my bubble tea. And that was just unexpected. It was so unexpected. I was so shocked. My balls, they were actually gone. Yeah. Well, we being here, we sit. I'm getting quite tired. Oh boy, it do be 10 p.m. Damn, I still have my sandwich. Today's been a day. It's been a pretty cool day. I went for a walk. I already talked about that. Wow. I'm touching so much grass, everyone. You could almost say that I'm simulating rocks. You see, this is why you do the waterfall trick. But there was no time for me to decide. They just took it and started drinking it from with a straw. I was not prepared for this moment. For that moment. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah. Alright. So. Hackman. Hacking. And then. No.
Back to gaming. Oh.
Gaming.
I said no because my dad is painting the ceiling at the moment. You know, as you do. And so there's a potential for like the paint to like drip. And he was just like, oh, I think the white would look pretty good in your hair right now. And I'm like, no. That's why I said yelled no. Handing me a bowl of ice cream she didn't finish, me using the same spoon and eating from the bowl because I don't care. See why you do the waterfall trick? What? See, like, did you enjoy your low quality? There's fan art?
Yes, I saw. I like it all. I love it. Oh my god.
Oh my god, there's fan art. There's fan art.
Yes, there's fan art.
Oh my god. I don't know what that is. A knife. Oh my god. A knife! No! Do y'all need help doing renos? I don't think so.
I helped so much when I was there. I basically did all the work.
Yeah, definitely. Unironically, though, Billy Bumble did help us move a cabinet. Like, a huge cabinet. That was pretty funny. Okay. Okay, now that I ate ice cream to cool down, and now I am simply too cold, so we're bringing out the blanket. Blanket, wrap.
It do be like that.
It really do. My window is open, and it's becoming nighttime. So, it is...
Like the inside cold, it be cold.
It do be cold. Anyways. Mission complete. If you ever need anything, don't hesitate to text me. Okay, will do. Keith, I think we're okay, just because, like, we have, like, everything planned out already, and we have, like, a bunch of professionals for most of the stuff, but, like, the stuff that my parents can do, they want to save the money. So, like, my parents don't know how to paint a wall, you know? So they're gonna paint it themselves. Really?
Wow, that's amazing. I don't really get it, though.
Mood. After 20 hours of agony, it's finally over. I thought you said that this man hasn't slept in 40 hours, but okay. To show Daru my appreciation, I tossed him an unopened Odin can. An Odin can's the best after a job well done. Well done, you really are the world's greatest super hacker. Hacker. Hacker! I'm glad you're on my side. So did you find out how they're planning to destroy the world? I haven't looked yet, man. All I did was get us connected. But it's all down here, downhill from here. I'm sorry if you're tired, but please start checking. The keys to this conspiracy have got to be in there. Yeah, I'll do it, but let me eat this Odin can first. After a short meal break, Daru taps on his computer more nimbly than before. Sweet Daru, now go to bed. No, he's not allowed to. We need to check the computer. We have hacked into CERN. The question is, whose password this belongs to? Sleep is for the weak. Cakebird, that's you.
Oh. Why is that?
I went into CERN's database and got a data table. From there, I focused on people with simple password like 1A and ABCDEFG to get my hands on an ID. It'd be awesome if this turns out to be the server admin's login, but I don't think we're that lucky.
In Japanese, please?
Undyne scene starts playing. Sleep is for the strong! Same. I understood what he said! Basically, if this is a server admin's password, we can taste every inch of CERN's luscious flesh. But if it's just an ordinary research password, then we can only see CERN's... Yep.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I love how she's... Darukan, that's naughty! I love the idea that she just knows exactly what she's doing all the time. Like, she knows that what she says is, like... Anyways, we're skipping that one. Quit the erotic examples. Basically, you mean that there'll be limits to what information we can access. Mention the Big Bang Theory mirror. I don't need sleep, I need answers. Yeah, for sure. Like, it's actually that. Like, for real. Exactly. Anyways, it's only a matter of time before I get a server admin's password. Let's save that for later. I'm really sleepy now. Ah yes, Squawk is the load of truth. The toad of truth. It'd be cruel to push Daru any further. It's unfortunate, but overworking him isn't an option. Let's let him rest so he can regain his energy. I hate how that was written. Oh, looks like our ID belongs to an accelerator division chief. So it's not a server admin. It would take a miracle to get one on our first try. How many staff members do you think CERN has?
How many?
Over 6,000. That many? That's not that, like, that's a lot, but it's not like a lot, you know? Well, for now, let's look at this Accelerated Division Chief. His name is... It's Jack. I knew it! Let's look at his email log. And of course, the emails come up in English. Dang it!
Oh no. That make Mayushi's head hurt.
Oh no. God dang it, English. Huh. It's pathetic to fidget at mere sight of English. Daru, what does that say? Need to translate it. This is a job for Dr. Excite! Nah, I've got a better idea. Daru boots up translation software and auto-translate the open page. It's a little funny. Poor, unnatural Japanese shows up. You know what's really great? You know what's really great? Is that they had to translate whatever this is about to say from the poor Japanese to poor English for the joke to make sense. And I think that's funny. The first line says, Happy New Year. Looks like a New Year greetings. Something about going on vacation in Spain. Lucky bastard. That email's normal. Nothing out of the ordinary. If we keep scouring the log like this, we can also identify the server's manager. Ah yes, the early days of Google Translate. I don't even think it's Google.
You know, looking for someone else's email without permission makes me feel really guilty.
Mayuri gets depressed and moves away from the computer. She sits on the sofa and hugs her giant upa cushion with a sigh. I know we're doing something socially unacceptable, however... Bong bang? Bing bong. I abandoned guilt when I chose the path of evil long ago. His laugh is so good. Let the responsibility be mine. I will not ask you to answer for my crimes. What a guy! I'd let O'Green do... Yup. Uh-huh. I decline your offer. To be fair, earlier he did say that he was bisexual, but in the term of that he liked 2D and 3D women. But like, it's a little funny, I think. He's a little funny. Hey yo! Also, can we talk about like Hoid Kyoma's answer just being like, I decline your offer? No, I mean Bing Translate. Fair enough. That's such a good sentence to follow the last one. Now get peeking, Daru. Wait, what did Daru say? Nothing.
Oh, Karen, you're bad. You make Mayushi sad. Wait, is she referring to herself in third person?
Yes. So she's referring to herself as Mayushi. But I honestly think that's like a Japanese thing because like they use their names a lot. Like there's not a lot of pronouns in the Japanese language. So I honestly think it's just like a cutesy thing. Like it's a cutesy thing. But it sounds weird in English, obviously. Also, Mayushi is like her like stage name, if that makes sense. Like that is the name of the maid that she is. Like yeah, so she refers to herself as Mayushi when she is at the maid cafe. And in that way, so that people know that her name is Mayushi. Because that's how you get popular as a maid. Is that if people know your name. Like, she's like the second best maid below Ferris, who's like a very good, I don't know.
Culture Maid Cafe at VidCon, let's go.
You know there's a maid cafe at the convention that happens here, right? Not
I
not
do
the
know,
one,
actually.
Yeah, not the one you're going to, but the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, 5-head strats? She definitely doesn't do it on purpose. Like, Mayuri, like, definitely doesn't do it on purpose, but, like, she definitely, gets a lot, like, so, like, basically one of the things was that, like, she will lead, people by the hand to their tables, but, like, she just does that because she's just like that, but, like, I'm sure that's, like, very nice for the people that, you know, go to the cafe. Except the Ultier's May Cafe? No. 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 You just sit there and pretend your hands are clean. Upon further examination, we discover several emails with the title Experiment Report. In English, naturally. Looks like he sends emails like these almost daily. LHC experiment reports? There could be a hint about time machines in there. We should try reading them. This is definitely a crime, though. That's what his lips say, but his hand still clicks on the email. What comes up is an unintelligible series of symbols. This is encrypted. Of course it isn't that simple. Well, cracking this should be a piece of cake. Nice, super hacker. He's a genius, no doubt. Haka. Daru undoes the security in less than 10 minutes. The real time sink is deciphering the machine translation. Do better or equivalent, do butler or equivalent cafe exist? Yes. They're called host clubs. This is not a joke. The equivalent in Japan of a maid cafe, for like the opposite, is a host club. Which is actually a little bit funny because maid cafes are generally like cafes, right? So they have like, you know, like cafe food. You go there for a coffee. Like you're served by like a waitress, whatever. A host club is like more equivalent to like a bar. Like the host will like light your cigarette. They will like give you like alcoholic drinks. They will give you like pub food and everything like that. Like that is like, which is a little funny, I think. Butler, Black Butler, host clubs. Yes, high school, like Oron High School Host Club is based off of a real thing. That's why it's like in, I don't think it translates that well in the English, but like the reason why it's so shocking that there's a host club is not the fact that like that club exists. It's the fact that like in the real host clubs are generally very, very adult. So the idea of there being one in a high school is very, like, a lot, you know? We need water. Okay, this is gonna be kind of funny because we can see the English and we can read this, but it's gonna translate something here that I think is different than what's written here. So it's like, high poll, the experimental data date up to date was improved to the server. The condition of the LHC is excellent, though it is LHC to the end. The fellow is obedient, surprisingly like the cat, though this fellow is conspicuous out of his month. I think that it might be his condition for a long time. This is like absolute nonsense. But we'll see what happens. Translated into proper Japanese, it's... Hi, Paul! That acting's completely unnecessary. Aww. Uploaded today's data to the server. The LHC is performing admirably. Can't say the same about the rest, though. That's simply not what it says. This baby was fickle as a cat, but it was surprisingly obedient this month. It would be great if it stayed like this forever. This, again, simply not what it says. But don't you think this would work? But don't you think this work is unrewarding? This kitten, this 27-kilometer long kitten, has been operating for 9 years. Our research will change the course of history, yet only a small group of people are allowed to see it. So this is in 2009, and they're saying it's been operating for 9 years, when they've been saying that they've only been operating for a year at this point. Brain. Of course, if it were ever officially released, it would be one hell of a scandal. People would probably say something like, call Robert Zimmerman to CERN right away. He could build it in less than a year. 9 years. Dara finishes reading. I rub my temple with my thumb. I'm thinking kitten is a code name. You think? Calm down. Let's sort things out. The thing about CERN starting 9 years before...
They actually have a communal Discord kitten?
Yeah, in 2010, before Discord existed. People were still, like, actively using Skype at this point. I was using Skype still at this point. Like, I was playing Skype on playing League of Legends on Skype with people.
Dude, I just remember this one, like, Skype. The only thing I remember about Skype is this one, like, sticker thing, which is a dog pissing. And that's all I can remember.
The thing I remember about Skype is that, like, it just simply would never work the first time. Ever. Like, it would always be like, can you hear me? Can you hear me? And the person would be like, yeah. You know? And, like, every single time. And then you would turn off the call, and then you do it again, and the other person would be like, can you hear me? Can you hear me? And then you would be like, yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. And they're like, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Like, literally every single time. Like, it would never work. Skype ran on 8-bit. It just, like, and then, like, but the thing is, like, no one had mics either. Like, it was either the mic that came on your laptop, or, like, a headset. Like, no, simply no one had mics. Anyways, the idea of CERN starting 9 years before their release date, that's not true. That's part of the video game. Just so everyone's aware. At least, you know, as far as we know. Do you think there are any translation errors in that email? Did Daru notice something unnatural too? He's not joking like he usually does. That we know of. If you trust the translation software, then that's what it says. The Japanese is strange in places, though. But that doesn't make sense. I thought the LHC was only put into operation around spring last year. But this email makes it sound like it's been in operation for 9 years. I'm gonna turn the light down. There we go. That is strange. I love this music. This music is always like, something serious is happening. The email send date is this year, 2010. So 9 years ago makes it 2001. John Teeter posted this on @channel yesterday. The only other thing I can say is that you must not believe their lies. They have already succeeded at creating micro black holes. I gulp. If you read between the lines of this email, it sounds like they're doing some sort of secret experiment. Also, Robert Zimmercriff is a super famous Hollywood movie director. He directed a trilogy of smash hit time travel movies about 20 years ago. So I'm assuming that's like the director of Back to the Future, I'm assuming. I don't know. No way. Was I right? CERN's hiding a major secret from the world? And it's related to time travel? Keep looking, Daru. Search for anything related to time machines research. Seriously? I don't know if Daru is questioning my order or the possibility that CERN might be researching time travel. Either way, he begins tapping on the keyboard again. There aren't any emails with the phrase time machine in them. But the phrase Z program was used hundreds of times in the past few months. Sus. Do you think it could be about the current LHC experiments? What is it specifically? Black holes formation experiments? Let's try looking for a document. Found one. Daru opens a PDF attachment. Oh, looks like this is top secret stuff from France, England, and Holland. Monka sus. What? Government secrets? CERN's not even a government organization, so why? Wait, should we be looking at this stuff? We might be in a little deep here. Bro, you already, like, hacked in. Who the F cares? I don't care. Give me details. Hold on, if we get caught, we're not getting off with an apology. Bro, just don't get caught, lol. Are you so incompetent as to let yourself be traced? No, I have NordVPN. I took the necessary precautions.
And this is why I use NordVPN. Today's sponsor.
Could you imagine? That'd be like the sickest, like, segue ever. Awesome. Yes. Manga sus equal funny word. It is a funny word. When I fail to see the problem, then I fail to see the problem. Hashtag NordVPN, hashtag ad, hashtag sponsored. The Hacker Grade, sponsored by NordVPN. Well, thanks. That'd be really funny. Although, the amount of times I, like, that there are NordVPN ads on, like, social engineering, like, hacking things that I listen to is, like, incredibly funny to me. Because, like, VPNs, like, are advertised to be used for stuff like, oh, you want to watch British Netflix? This is how you can do it. Which is, like, not what people who listen to hacker podcasts and videos and stuff like that would use a VPN for. But anyways, I actually use a VPN. Most people do, to be fair. Like, it's actually quite smart to use a VPN. But Dara makes sense. Oh, okay, so there's a disturbing content warning in the title, and I think it's from around now. It might be a little bit later, but, like, just a warning. Dara makes a slightly awkward face as he takes the file about the Z program and feeds it into the translation software. Nothing is more, when this happens in the anime, and they say this line, it is, like, the most, like, disturbing line delivery, where it just says, error, humor is dead, mismatch. Like, I don't know why that's, like, so terror-filled, but, like, I don't know, just, like, the sentence, error, human is dead, mismatch. I just don't, I don't know why. May 14th. 137th Z program experiment report. 137th, remember that. Pog timing skills. Okay, I have played this part of the game before, and also, like, I've watched the anime quite a few times, so, like, I know what's... Yeah, it's body horror. There's no blood. Because we have already succeeded at creating mini black holes, the report is omitted. First. Stop! All of a sudden, Teeter's predictions become reality. So CERN did use the LHC to generate mini black holes. They did. They did in reality as well, just so everyone knows. But they announced that their experiments still haven't succeeded, so why... This is what Teeter was referring to when he posted, "Don't believe what they say." But the goal of the experiment wasn't even to generate mini black holes. It was to create new elementary particle reactions. Dara doesn't take his wide eyes off the monitor. But in reality, they are already generating those mini black holes. There's not exactly much room for blood and... Yeah, no, fair. Sure does seem like it. What does it say next? Result. Error. Human is dead. Mismatch. For details, consult Jellyman's report, number 14. We propose that further experiments be halted until the lifter is perfected and all local files conformity points are online. What does that mean? Human is dead means somebody died, right? What? Somebody died? Seriously? I groan. This isn't a joke anymore. Now pause for a sec. Why am I pausing? Oh yeah, I mean, like, yeah, Jellyman is incoming, but I don't think it's right now. Something very serious is going on here. Maybe we are in too deep. Remember the banana? Huh. What if we are... I'm not afraid. I'm not. After all, I am the insane mad scientist Hoween Kiyoma. We can't stop now. I can't control my curiosity. Besides, now that I have proof of their evil deeds, ignoring would just leave a bad taste in my mouth. My throat's gone dry. I swallow my saliva. In an attempt to keep whatever composure I can, I scold myself for being so faint of heart. What is this Jellyman report? I would like you guys to put yourselves in this scenario where you are just like in your bedroom with your friend and he is hacked into CERN, which has like a pretty equivalent security to the Pentagon. And you are reading stuff that you know is not for the public. Like, you know for a fact now that this company is lying to the public. Like, not just omitting information, actively lying. And then you get a report that's like, oh, a human died. And then they're just like, by the way, here's a special report called the Jellyman Report. About the human death, you know? I would freak out. Dara starts typing once I ask my question, but he soon clicks his tongue. I can't find it in Jack's email. We'll need an account with more privileges. Then we'll save that for next time. Search for something related to time machines. You know we're not gonna find anything, right? After that, Daru spends about 15 minutes fishing through the Accelerated Division Chief's email, but he doesn't find anything about time machines. Words like Accelerator Technical Committee and LHC Project Lead come up, so I guess we can look for an ID from there. Maybe we can get more information. Banana. Microwave noises. You can't look it up with the ID you have? Dara shakes his head. Well, I guess let's call it a day. By the way, what we just saw was CERN's biggest server, but I just found a strange database on the network. Strange how? It was buggy. Buggy? I mean, it was full of some kind of code, but the code was gibberish, utterly impossible to decode. Thank you very much. Could it be encrypted? Not by any algorithm that I've ever seen. It wouldn't even work as a program. It just bothers me. Why would they have a database that no one could ever use? That is strange. I'll see what I can find out. Dara tries every trick in the book to crack that mysterious database. But after about an hour, the pistons he has for fingers begin speeding up. Eventually, he just slams the keyboard out of frustration. Oh, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. You call this a program, dumbass? Go to hell. The scream at the end. Oh, great. He snapped.
I think you should stop.
Mayuri puts down her sewing tools and turns to Dara with a worried look on her face. My head is spinning. I can't take it anymore. This is bad. Dara's breaking down. Maybe I pushed him too far. He's been up 2 days straight. He's probably at his limit. Good work. Go rest, Daru. Yeah, I'll do that. Now, I would also like you guys to know, just a fun little factoid right here. So, if this was the program he's talking about, this is very easily decipherable. Like, you can... This is a really easy program. This is used in a lot of ARGs. You can, like, plug this in to, like, a program and it will, like, decipher it for you. I think they put this because the actual program for the IBM 5100, like, I don't think they have access to it. So they couldn't, like, put it in the game. But, like, this code is, like, used in a lot of ARGs. Just a fun little factoid. Anyways, even if it isn't a bug, but an actual program, only the guy who made it can understand it. I've never seen anything like it. A program and anything he's seen. At that moment, music burst from my pocket.
At that moment, someone subscribed to Prime.
Oh my god. John Teeter. If everything you wrote is true, then we have a lot to talk about. Particularly concerning the IBM 5100's hidden functionality, which I have not mentioned. Yo, Ghosty! Hello! How are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid!
Yo.
Now, that was a little scary because Cakebird just said, and at that moment. That was
somebody subscribed with Prime.
That was a little terrifying, actually. Ghosty, how was your stream? What were you guys doing? That was actually a little bit scary, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Hello! We're playing Steins Gate. It is...
Was it a little ghosty?
Oh boy. Steins Gate is a visual novel about a bunch of people who messed around with a microwave so much that they accidentally made a time machine. Good. We raided Oreos and then played some Valorant. Yo.
What's the top Oreo?
What is the top Oreo?
What was the conclusion?
Yeah, what was the top Oreo? We do need to know. We love that. It's pretty good. What's the top Oreo? What's the worst Oreo? I need both of these stats. No, Keith. Keith, this is incorrect and not factual.
My job for me.
Brah. You have to sound like a copy paste at this
factual.
point. Debatable, but the worst is wasabi. Okay, fair enough.
What? Okay, now I want to try this wasabi Oreo. I didn't know this existed, but I love wasabi. I must have it.
No. Which I've not mentioned to anybody yet. I am indeed surprised that you know about it. However, I have not gone to the year 2000, though it is possible I may go there later. These are 3 possible explanation. First, the John Teeter who appeared in 2000 is my future self. In other words, I go to 2000 later and write about the things you have told me, but that would cause a chicken and egg paradox, wouldn't it? Second, you're delusional or making things up. For the sake of serious discussion, let's set aside this possibility. Third, you may have seen something I wrote on a different world line. That would mean that 10 years ago, you existed on a different world line than the one you're on now. However, that realizes another issue. When the world lines change, the entire timeline is reconstructed from past to future in order to prevent a paradox from occurring. That was proven in 2036. In other words, it should be impossible for you to retain memories of a previous world line. Unless you are a time traveler, that is. Do you have any idea why this could be? At that moment, music burst from my pocket, and effing John Teeter has emailed me. I gulp. A flash runs through my head like an electric shock. Yeah, I read it already. That's quite a bit of text, but what catches my eye are the first several lines. Of course, everything is falling into place. Our main character is delusional. I need everyone to know this. What you talking about? Mayuri looks at me curiously, but I don't have time to answer her. I'm frantically assembling the piece in my mind. John Tater, CERN, the time machine. These things are all connected. And now I have another piece of the puzzle.
Everything's connected.
Everything's connected. Here we have a circle. Smooth and inoffensive. This will be the base of your revolution. Gravity is crucial. Geomagnetism. With your calculation, we will find your logo. I shiver at my own brilliance. Daru, I think I know how we can read the program. For the Raiders, we have just hacked into CERN. CERN is a real company. But we hacked into the fictional one, you know?
No, actually, we hacked into the real one.
Yeah, for real. Yep. Seriously, how? I aim my phone's camera at the screen displaying the supposedly bugged data and take a picture. This is an easily decipherable code. They're just idiots. I attach it to a message. Does this code look familiar? And send it to Teeter. A mysterious database inside CERN. A program unlike anything Super Hacker Daru has ever seen. Its true form is... If my hunch is correct, John Teeter should know. What? There's no way. Say what you like. We'll know soon enough. We wait for Teeter's reply. Though it's only been a few minutes and feels like an eternity to me. Oh my god, I got email.
And at that moment,
that's written in a
subscribed with Prime.
that's written in a IBM program language used prior to 1975. You can only decipher it with an IBM 5100. This is real and true. I quickly opened up the email. I did. Its contents are enough to raise goosebumps on my entire body. Just as I suspected. Huh? I was right, Daru. I know where that data comes from. Have a gracious stream. I'm super tired. I'm going to go to bed. Have a good night!
Good
An
night.
IBM 5100. This is the computer. This is what it actually looks like. Look how tiny that screen is. The richer
That
PC.
keyboard, though.
The keyboard. IBMs are actually notorious for having, like, the best keyboards.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah. Like, my dad has one of these keyboards that was connecting to, like, an actual computer, in the garage, and, like, it's, like, worth, like, $200.
Oh.
That retro PC has a certain, special function. In fact, for more than 25 years after it went to market in 1975, nobody knew of it save for a few IBM engineers. Oh my god, a whole 3-inch screen? I know! The function was first brought to light by John Teeter, who appeared in 2000. A while after Teeter posted it, an actual IBM engineer admitted to the hidden function's existence. Which reminds me, I talked to Suzuha about this only yesterday.
It can also decipher IBM's proprietary program language, which was written before APL and BASIC became widespread. Isn't that surprising? Now it's a dead programming language, only decipherable with an IBM 5100.
I still hate how you say that. What an incredible coincidence. Coincidence, yup. Copium. A prime example of synchronicity at work. I pronounced it wrong, but it's okay. It's almost like an almighty will is pointing the strings. It's almost like we're playing a video game. No. No, I say! This discovery of ours is inevitable
No, we're
from
not
the start.
playing a video game.
For this is the choice of Steins Gate. Wait, so CERN has an IBM 5100 database? Those machines aren't compatible with any modern software. Why would they do something like that? Answer me this. What is the best way to secure a machine against external cracking? Well, make it stand alone, of course. This is true. Dara quickly catches on to the intent of my question. If only IBM 5100 can read it, then I guess that's kind of a standalone. A standalone, for people who don't know, is basically like you have a computer that has a bunch of data on it, but like it's connected to nothing. Like, it's not connected to any other computer, the internet, nothing. It's just a computer that stores things. Which means that CERN's keeping their most important secrets hidden there. Not gonna lie, I have it purely to own one. Oh, fair enough. How do you know about the hidden function anyway?
Keyboard, man.
I mean, if you go to enough thrift stores, you probably could get an IBM.
Dude, every time I go to a thrift store, I do click-clack the keys.
That's awesome. Perfect. Is recorded in my brain extensive index Librium prohibition. Teeter said it himself 10 years ago, but Dar wouldn't believe me even if I told him the truth. Very original. I ignore Dar's retort. Mayuri, we have an important matter to discuss. Assemble.
Simple. Hmm? I can hear you fine from here.
Mayuri's sewing. She doesn't get off the sofa. It doesn't matter whether you can hear or not. I haven't been in this store in a while. This meeting concerns the fate of the future gadget laboratory. Nay, the fate of mankind! So I want it to feel more secretive, like we're scheming or something. It's important that we...
I can feel the people below the building just hearing this going like, what the fuck?
The people below the building is like the CRT, like, workshop. I'm back. Are we safe now? Range off, nothing was shown. I know exactly when it happens, and it happens when Kurisu is in the room. So I'll be able to tell you exactly what happened. But basically, like, you know, we hacked into CERN. It's not gonna happen this chapter, most likely. Because, you know. It's important that we stare closely at the monitor and exchange dramatic lines. The atmosphere right now is too light. You just found out that CERN killed people, and you're like, the atmosphere is too light. Bruh. It's all Mayuri's fault.
Mayushi won't participate in your evil schemes.
Well, I can't have everything my way. Listen, you two. Henceforth, the future Gander Laboratory shall begin emergency top-secret operations. The window is most definitely open right now. This shall be the first stage in our war against the dark powers that manipulate the world from the shadows. Our enemy is CERN, a scientific institution engaged in the most evil research imaginable. Oh, Green, you're too loud, and I've been up all night. Crap, I guess I am being too loud. That kind of ruins the whole secret feeling. And the window's open too. If Suzuha's down below, I'm sure she can hear everything.
Like, secret meeting?
She's just like, oh, drama! Sorry, turn it down a notch.
Emergency meeting.
Understand, the world has no need for two mad scientists. Before they can get ahead of us, we must outwit them. Who are they? Bro, the people you just hacked into. You know, them.
Mayushi doesn't get it at all.
Basically, we must obtain the Phantom Retro PC, the IBM 5100, said to be located somewhere in Akiba. I make a magnificent declaration that Dara just rubs his eyes, and Mayuri returns to her needlework. She sews cosplays by hand. Damn it, is there anything you guys react to? Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Yeah, she's crazy. We've uncovered a massive conspiracy here. How come you aren't excited? We found out that CERN has killed people. That is what we found out today. I'll pass on the search. I'm seriously tired. Besides, I need to keep calming CERN's server. That's true. Well, you're the only one who can do that, Daru, so I'll leave it to you. So, the IBM 5100 investigation squad shall consist of Mayuri and me.
I can't.
Mayuri makes an apologetic face.
I have to make costumes, and I have work, too.
And, well, I guess she doesn't have school right now, but, you know. So basically, you two are telling me this. I'm the only one with free time. Fine. I'll manage alone somehow. It's useless to try and stop me, understood?
Are you going to do something bad again?
Nah, he's all talk. I leave my useless comrades behind and stride gallantly out of the lab. One of them just hacked into CERN. What do you mean? Man's out here yelling the secrets of, like, the hippies singing about the secret tunnel to everyone who passes by. Ollie, you are correct. Okay, tea time. You guys are getting an extra long stream today because I probably won't be able to stream tomorrow, or tomorrow's stream will be very short. And also, good part of the game, you know? I step out onto the street. Immediately, a bicycle skids to a stop in front of me.
Hiya.
Okabe Ritaro.
Okabe Rintaro. Oh.
Okay. Okabe Ritaro.
Okabe Rintaro. Rintaro.
The only reason I know is because I've heard it in the anime. That's like literally it. Yo, Abe, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? Wait, is this the same Abe that was in Cakebird's chat earlier?
Yo, Abe.
Yo? Oh my god. Oh my god, Abe from the Cakebird chat? Let's go. Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. You know, just playing a game about time travel. We hacked into CERN, you know? Just cool little, you know. Let's make it canon that Can't say it right? That'd be really funny. Suzuha gets off her bike and gives me a strange greeting. I want to ask her, are you an American or something? But I'm distracted by her shiny bicycle. It's the same bicycle that was in front of the Braun Tube workshop yesterday. I guess it belongs to her.
Uh-huh.
I wonder how much that sets her back. I mean, it does look pretty expensive. Pretty nice technique there.
Bicycles are fun, aren't they? I'd never ridden one before coming here.
Yo. You've never ridden a bicycle?
Nope. I had ridden motorcycles before, though.
Isn't that backwards? Weird girl. And what's with this that flashy braking back there? I think it'd be pretty dangerous if she did that all through the town. Beginners get cocky and get into accidents. You see that pattern all the time. If you're gonna go full speed, at least wear a helmet. Going to work now?
Yep.
The Braun Tube workshop shutters are open, but the shop itself never opens until around 11 or 12. I don't know exactly when. It seems to change with Mr. Braun's mood. Oh my god, he's a crow? True. Facts. That's perfect. There's something we need to talk about.
Yeah, but I need to get the shop ready for business. For business.
Business. Just what does this crumbly old Braun Tube workshop need to get ready?
Nothing really. Jeez, I just mindlessly sweep in front of the shop. If I clean inside, the boss gets angry. Everything's where it needs to be, he says.
Business. So he's paying her to not clean? Something's wrong with that guy. So hear me out then.
But I'm so tired.
In other words, she doesn't feel like talking. I glare at her. You would be unwise to anger me.
Does it have to be right now?
My glare is not very effective. She doesn't falter at all. All the brains in his eyes. But I still maintain my stern expression and nod.
Then go ahead.
Suzuha shrugs her shoulders as she locks her bicycle. Then she turns to me.
But keep it short, okay?
This is true, Keith. Where is the IBM 5100? God dang it.
No
It's
intel
Ferris.
yet.
I didn't say anything about Akiba. If you want to learn the truth of the world, then come to me at once. It's, yep. Okay, cool. That's so cool, Ferris.
If you want to learn the truth, come to me at once. Yeah.
Yeah. What?
I don't know.
Oh. But by the way you talked yesterday, it sure sounded like you knew.
No, I know someone who knows.
Then take me to them. I won't take no for an answer. Refuse and I'll show you a living hell. She said I can't, sorry. Come on, I can't even... I even said I'll show you a living hell!
I can't introduce you even if I wanted to. They're not here.
What do you mean? Don't tell me they're an imaginary...
They've been dead for years.
I'm sorry.
Nah, it's okay. Anyway, there's nothing I can tell you. Honestly, I'm hoping you can tell me something.
Suzuha pats me on the shoulders. Funny, you'd think I'm the one who's supposed to be cheering her up. Just then, Mr. Braun opens the door and makes his appearance. Here he is. Hey, part-timer! It's only you. Do you want to be Mr. Braun?
Sure. Hey, part-timer! It's only your third day and you're late? Sorry, boss. The streets were a little crowded this morning. If you're not going to take this seriously, I can always give you the boot. Here? As for you, Okabe. Don't you lay a
Okabe.
finger on my part-timer.
Okabe. Okabe.
Okabe?
Okabe Rehiro. Yeah. He has hella pegs, good lord. Yeah. Aren't you the lecherous one here, Mr. Braun?
Why you? Just try saying something that is... Ugh. Just try saying something like that in front of... Who?
Nay.
Nai?
Nai.
I'll murder
no,
ya.
it's Nai. No, it's
Gotta
Nai.
keep my
Nai.
honor.
You're right.
Nai?
That's his.
Gotta keep
Nai
my honor as a father.
is his daughter.
Besides, I ain't got no use for a skinny kid like her. What was that? Take that back, boss.
Cup size C. Susaha is actually mad now.
What? You mad? I'm not a kid. I'm a warrior. Huh? What are you talking about?
Susaha's burning passion has the manager shocked. I, on the other hand, am impressed. On impulse, I take Susaha's hand and grasp it firmly. I like the look in your eyes, you part-time warrior. They shine with the radiance of the beast unseen in modern men. Never forget those eyes of yours, and you shall truly change class from part-time warrior to true warrior.
But I'm already a warrior.
Stay diligent in your training, and you shall have a place at my side on the field of Ragnarok.
Ragnarok?
Susaha looks confused.
What's that?
The final battle against CERN.
You've got something like that planned? Count me in if you do, but I've never heard of it.
Of course you haven't. This is the first time I've revealed it, for I shall be the one to initiate Ragnarok, and the world shall be reborn.
Wow! You sure are brave. Okay, Okabe.
Yeah, Ritaro.
You'll probably... Rintaro. You'll probably fail, but I like your spirit.
Ritaro.
Ritaro?
Ritaro.
Okay.
Okay, Ritaro.
I wish my comrades were as spirited as you are.
Apparently, Susaha has comrades. I'd like her to introduce me. That way, I can form my personal army, the Phoenix Crusaders. Wait a sec. Why does she assume I'll fail at Ragnarok? Looks like I need to install the fear of Hellween Kyoma into this girl. The only reason I know how to pronounce these names is because of the anime. That's like literally it. Monka ass.
Monka ass? Why does my store attract nothing but weirdos? Damn.
Wait into the 2020s.
Whatever. Part-timer, just come inside. Coming!
Time for one wolf to swallow the sun and another wolf to swallow the moon.
Why would you say... Now, why would you say this again?
Later. Okabe.
Ritaro?
Yeah, there we go. Nice. Susaha waves and winks at me as she heads inside the store. She says Ocarine.
Wait up, Ocarine.
Yeah. And just like, that's her nickname for Haruhi. Or not Haruhi, lol. Hoenn. When Mayuri comes down the stairs passing Susaha. So you're gonna help me search after all? That's the lab mem spirit.
Oh, no, that's not it. I was thinking about buying lunch.
Oh. She really is a glutton. If not, it's not even lunchtime yet. Dude, food is good, though. What time is it? We can go for a little bit more. Cakebird, how are you feeling?
A little tired.
A little tired? We could probably save here. Bonk. 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 Okay. Yeah, I don't think, like, the Jellyman report happens until after this. Like, when they go back.
Jellyman.
We quit. We quit. I would like to exit. Yes. Very good. Very good. Okay. We look up someone to raid, I think. Oh, my voice is not gonna like me tomorrow. I can
Someone
already
new or
tell. I do not know. I do not know. So,
Because there is the one.
wait, is that how D&D gelatinous cubes are made? It'd be a little funny if it was, right? Dance around almost 1 in the morning, do. Bro, Ollie, why did you stay? That's so late. Dude, it's Friday tomorrow. Like, there's stuff, or not Friday, it's Thursday tomorrow. Like, there's stuff to do.
Stuff like the Kyle stream tomorrow.
This is true. Okay. This is true. Kyle stream tomorrow. I will most likely do a waiting room stream right before it happens for, like, hopefully an hour, depending. I know Shiny's live. So, like, Shiny is live. He's playing Power Wash Simulator. Feipan is also live. Playing The Sims 4.
There's someone playing Minecraft right now, if you want to rate someone who's playing Minecraft.
Yeah, so it really depends on what you guys want to watch. Because it is quite late.
What time are you going live tomorrow?
Ideally, I would go live at 5:30 so that I can be live for an hour. But when I come home, I'm gonna, like, take a shower, because, like, you know, work and everything like that. And I end work at 4. I usually get home at around, like, 4:20, 4:30. And then I'm gonna take a shower, put away all my stuff, and then I have to get stream ready. So we're gonna, like, see if I can get it ready by 5:30. Wait, since the, when it was almost 1 a.m., checks time? Yeah, okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Who is the Minecraft person?
Harusor.
Could you write it in chat?
Haru. Yeah.
Ooh, Minecraft. Birthday Girls Day. Oh! Birthday stream. Yo, and they're playing Bed Wars. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. I don't work tomorrow, I'm fine. See, usually, I probably would have kept playing if it was a Thursday, because I wouldn't have work the next day, but I do have work tomorrow.
Okay, Altier, there's
yes.
also someone else live, though.
Who?
Consider Amaranth.
Okay. Who?
Really?
Say it again.
Amaranth.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so. Who is that?
Hot tub streamer.
Oh. That's probably why I don't know. Liquid of Life? Fair enough. Bonk!
Just, like, there was a fan expo. There was a booth of someone selling Amaranth cards.
That's exciting.
Like, just tucked into the corner.
That's kind of funny, actually.
I was so close to getting one.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
It would have been funny. It would have been funny. It would have
Just
been
a little
funny.
bit. Just a little bit
Next
funny.
time, next time, if we see him again.
So, come to the stream tomorrow. The stream, if I do stream tomorrow, it will be like a Kyle Phillips waiting room. Kyle Phillips is doing a stream talking about Aslentha, which is the podcast I work on. So please come. He's gonna be giving away free like merch stuff and talking about Aslentha and everything like that. It should be a really cool, fun stream, you know? Yeah. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. If I don't see you guys on stream, I'll definitely be in chat. So, and it's, Kyle Phillips is the Twitch name. You know? Bye!